What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Louisville live stream. If you're new here, my name is Charles, and this is Patrick. Thanks for everybody joining in tonight. Looking forward to a great live stream. We're going to be doing a massive Russell's Blind. It's going to be an amazing night.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. Coming here from downtown Louisville. First time in the flesh, man. We've been together doing something on YouTube. Yeah,
absolutely. So this is going to be great.
Yeah, we've got some pretty gnarly bottles here. Pretty awesome Russell bottles. So for you folks watching at home here, opportunities for you guys to win some absolute great samples as well, which we'll be doing throughout the live stream here. So definitely stay tuned for that.
So I want to go ahead and give everyone details on how we're going to do this giveaway. So at a certain point during this stream, we're going to give out the code word. And what you'll need to do is comment that word into the comment section. And then as your comments come in, whatever position in which that your comment lands, that will be your number. And then we will be using a random generator to generate the number. And whoever wins. And we will get that shipped out to you. But we do have to verify age before we do so.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity. So we have a full Russell's lineup for folks. We have a Russell's 13, Russell's 15, Russell's Reserve Single, Rickhouse Camp Nelson F, and then the Camp Nelson C, which is, you just can't get that in one go. So I think great opportunity. And then what else do we have for the second giveaway?
The second giveaway will be a Benchmark Foolproof. It's going to be a Stag Junior Batch 23A. It's going to be a E.H. Taylor Batch 12 and a 2023 George T. Stag. It's going to be a heck of a lineup. Regardless of which one you get, you're going to love it. All right, let's get into these comment sections. We got a bunch of people coming in here. Aaron's here. Ken's here. Who else we got in here? Oh, man. Everybody. Scott's in here. Thomas is in here. How's everybody doing tonight? Wilderness Trail Weeder. Heck yeah, buddy. Loving it. We got a bunch of people showing up here. We got 19. Everybody drop us a comment. Let us know where you're at. Drop a state. We want to know what you're sipping on and where you're at.
I think we're going to pick a better place to do this live stream than Kentucky.
Yeah.
With the absolute bowlers of whiskey we have here. I can already I'm just sitting here. I feel like I'm in a rick house and someone's dumping like a really awesome barrel in front of our very eyes.
Yeah.
Like just all of these.
Just this smell coming up off of these. This is intense.
Just to show y'all. Oh, we got the Russell's 13 there.
13.
We got the 15.
15.
We got the first single Rickhouse to come out there. C. And then we got the F. And then Charles insisted on bringing a bit of a ringer into this one. Tell us a little bit about that, Charles.
So this is the Rare Breed non-chill filter. This is the Traveler's exclusive. I'm very fond of this. And out of all the ones that we're going to be tasting, this is probably the easiest one to get. They're like $50 at most duty-free stores. And for $50, I think this thing packs a punch. And I wanted to put it in here to kind of see where it really stands when it comes to these big heavy hitters like we've got now.
Does that only cost $50?
Yeah, $50.
$50 like
it was like $48.99 plus tax.
And it's 1 liter.
One liter. That's what's important about this 1 liter.
What's the ABV on that?
The ABV on this one's going to be
58.4.
Yeah, 58.4. And for everyone that doesn't do ABV, it's going to be 116.8.
That's higher than regular red breed, right?
I think so.
Red, 56.
Could be.
Memory serves me well. Maybe someone who knows.
Yeah, someone knows. Drop in the comments. Let us know what Rare Breed the regular proof is.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit. Pat, hey, what's going on, Pat? Man, nice to see you. Pat Callahan in the chat here. He brought down Russell's 15 by Facebook back in day for the Kentucky.
What?
And he gave me a nice pull. So
what a guy!
Yeah, I know, right? I had a ball ready to go for this event, so
I'm gonna have to get some better friends or something.
Well, I think we might see something tonight. I might speak to that, right?
Yeah, we do have a special guest here with us tonight. He's off screen, staring back at us, drinking. Which one are you sipping on?
Camp F.
Oh, F. Yeah, Camp Nelson F.
Playing the role of producer, director, editor.
Yeah, producer, water boy, whatever we need. Heck yeah. Ooh, Brothers Barrel's hanging out with us. You guys hanging out in Mexico today?
Oh, yeah, I forgot he's going down to Mexico.
Down in Mexico, they're probably sipping something other than bourbon.
Yeah.
Can you find any bourbon down there? Or is it just the regular bad stuff.
We'll look out for that rare breed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bring me the rare breed back, man. You got my number. Call me. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we got all kinds of people. We got 30 people in here. Oh, we got a
Steve from Massachusetts. What's going on, dude?
yeah.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Clarksville representing, sipping on some Knob Creek, Ross store pick. Man, those store picks are just hella good at that 115 proof. Those are so good.
Yeah, I think Knob Creek is just across the board criminally underrated. You know?
Yeah.
People who know
Yeah,
just how
absolutely.
good Knob Creek is. Like, you don't have to spend $100, $125 on bookers because those Knob Creek single barrel picks, which are like 60 ABV and 120 proof, 10
Right.
years old. Yeah, big value for money right there.
Andrew's sipping on some Larceny C923. That's actually my favorite Larceny that has been out in a long time.
Wasn't
It
that
is-
one of the whiskeys of the year last year? I
Yeah,
think?
one
Like
of
a
the-
lot of people.
Yeah, it's like in the top 5 for Fred Minnick.
Yeah, and B523 as well was.
Yeah,
he went full last year.
Yeah, he likes the weeders, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Hey Sam, how you doing, buddy? Man, living it up. Brothers Bears living it up. All right, Ken saying the rare breed is a barrel proof. Yep, yeah, 108 to 116 on the rare breed. So
okay, so
there's a variant.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was all consistently one.
I left school about 15 years ago, but you know, every day's learning day.
So looks like Chris down here in Mexico has got Jack. He's got a little beam, a little Wild Turkey 101 Rise available down there. Man, I can't really be mad because you probably got that Black Label Jack. It's just
The old number 7.
old number 7. And then you've got the Wild Turkey 101, which we had to stop into a Walgreens, and we got a great suggestion from the guy, and he wanted us to know that the Wild Turkey 101 is excellent, and wild means wild.
And that's the one we need to hunt while we're in Kentucky.
Yeah, we need
right?
to make sure we're hunting for the Wild Turkey 101. That was probably the best advice that we've got since we've been here.
Here to you first. Should we get into this?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's start from the our left, their right, work our way across. These have been setting out for about 15, 20 minutes now. Our guy off camera poured these while we were out in another room. We have no idea what it is, but we're going to be taking notes, and at the end we'll have these in order, and then they'll be revealing these to us based on our selection. We're going to find out 1 through 5. You ready, Patrick?
It's ready to rock and roll, dude.
All right.
We also today, we were at Heaven Hill at like 4 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, we're extremely tired.
We did a distillery tour there. We went to Perseverance. Is that what it's called? Preservation.
Preservation
We
Distillery.
did a tour there. We had a bunch of different samples. So, you know, we've done a good pregame so
Yeah,
far.
we've been pre-gaming since
Cheers,
like
man.
4 a.m. Cheers. Ooh, that's rich.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's like, that's rich like a pecan pie rich.
Yeah, you can just see it just sitting in the glasses all. It's almost just like poured some like butterscotch syrup just sitting in there. Like
Yeah, that color is great on that.
all these colors look fantastic just sitting in there. You know, sometimes you nose a whiskey and you already know that it's just gonna have a long finish on it.
Yeah, it's going to go on for days.
It's gonna go on for days.
On for days. It's just never going to end. Like this one, like it's so sweet off the nose. It's just like when you sip it and it's going to keep going and going, you're going to be like, oh man, what is that?
It blends really together with that like aged oak in there as well.
Yeah, very sweet oak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Some fairground pecans, you know,
Yeah.
the ones that you guys do over here when you like toast them up.
Yeah, like the German roasted pecans.
Yeah.
Like the ones that you get at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
If you haven't had those
I
are
don't know,
excellent.
like a little bit of like brown sugar.
Oh yeah,
Like
brown
whatever
sugar.
it tastes.
Yeah.
Cheers. Very approachable considering probably what is the ABV. These
Right.
are all like what 55% ABV or 110 proof.
Yeah, right around that.
Really, really rich on the palate.
Very rich,
You get spice on it.
super
on it.
oily.
Yeah, a little bit of peppercorn on the side of the palate.
Exactly what
Wood
I'm saying.
tannins as well.
Wood
like,
tannins. Yep.
really great. Awesome mouthfeel.
Almost like a little. I don't know if it's like this for you, but I'm getting a little drying oak on the front of the palate.
Yep, definitely right on the front of the tongue.
Yeah.
Like, and that kind of helps roll into what is quite a long finish.
Right.
It's like you get a little bit of that burn as well, and it kind of just keeps going on and on and on. I need to grab some water here, I think. In a second. I'll bounce up.
Yeah. We're down a man. We're down a man.
We got like one glass in this space.
So, to give you guys kind of an idea where we're at here in Louisville, if I could knock this wall down I would be in Old Forester. Like right there on the other side of this is Old Forester. Like we are, feet away from where the gift shop is at this point.
They didn't have anything rare.
No, yeah, nothing rare. So for those of you who are going to be in the area, they are offering the 117 distillery bottle. It's going to be the rum finish for some of the tours. So while those are available here, you'll be able to pick those up. They're going to offer those at the end of the tour. Other than that, they're not really offering anything, nothing special. Michter's has been closed. For those of you who don't know, they've had some AC issues, so they've been down for a couple days.
Yeah, I think that most of the 117s from Old Forest are pretty good. I can't speak to the rum one, but the bonded that I had there.
Bonded is very good.
Yeah, very, very,
that the Warehouse H one was probably one of my favorite. Yeah,
that's good, man. This first class coming back to a lot more like maple notes there.
Ken's switching up. He's hitting that Knob Creek 12-year, the most underrated bottle possibly on the market, in my opinion. I think that is an excellent bottle. Like in my mind, when I think of that, it's like an old Booker's at a lower proof.
Steve, we are blind in Russell's 13, Russell's 15, Russell's Campanelson F and C, and then Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filter.
Non-chill filter, that's right.
We're off.
And that's the key to it. The non-chill filter, all those wonderful fatty acids, the oils are still there, increased mouthfeel. Oh, here we go.
Hey, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, buddy. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Matt was with us when we got to Heaven Hill pretty early yesterday because we've done it 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, back to back. And they are dropping some pretty good bottles. So if you guys are in the area, make sure you get up there early, get in line. Looks like they've been putting out, some 50 and less bottles, basically, for their extra premium stuff. And if you stick around and maybe come back in the afternoon, you have a shot at some of the Elijah Craig grenades.
Yeah, some of the stuff they've been putting out, the Old Fitz 13, the very, very rare, Heaven Hill 18, some of the select stock finishes.
Are now available just on the shelf.
Like the Mezcal, coffee,
Armagnac,
Oloroso.
Yeah, the sherry,
To buy. What else? Old Fitz 9 and 10 sometimes.
9 and 10, or 8 and 10. 8 and 10. Yeah. And then, the new rye, the toasted rye, is available at the distillery on the shelf. And it's, what was it, $59 or $69 for the toasted rye?
$59.
$59.
Yeah, $59. Matt, just to be eligible, man, just hang out to watch the stream. And then when we announce, we're going to do 2 giveaways. We'll announce one probably at the end of this first pass of tasting. And then you just have to comment like a number, and then we'll kind of go from there. And then pull someone, one lucky person, and then we'll get them to your front door. So, great. Should we bounce on into class 2, or you want to revisit that one?
No,
I was thinking about keeping a little bit.
Yeah, I want to keep in case I have to go back. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Well, that's much different.
Yeah, it is. This is a little bit more cherry.
Forward
and more like a candy floss.
The
little like the sugars, like
what is it? Cotton candy-ish, like a cherry cotton candy.
Yes. But still really sweet as well. Not as much wood. I feel like that was on the first one.
Yeah, I think the first one definitely had more oak present. This one seems, I don't know, maybe a little bit more balanced to me. The sweetness is up front in your face for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick, you got a question, buddy. Oh, candy floss, wrong one.
Do you know which bottle I want? It's Russell's 15, was it?
Yeah.
We were talking about yesterday, but we had a pretty good drop today at Heaven Hill, man. Yeah, you would like to have stayed the second day. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, second day, something special.
Yeah. Obviously, the Heaven Hill 18 is something special as well.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Didn't get much wood on the nose. Definitely came through.
Definitely came through on the palate.
Mm-hmm. A little maybe nutty as well, actually.
Yeah.
You got
not like the sweet nuts like the caramelized ones we were getting on the first go around, but this was more like a walnut with a little bit more tannicky.
Yeah, kind of like a walnut or peanut skin.
Yeah, exactly, peanut skin.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of like a really like friendly bitterness there as well. Super approachable, really rich mouthfeel. Again, awesome finish.
Yeah, actually, I feel like it's still going longer than the first one.
And like, don't get me wrong, these are, like I said, they're on high proofs, not high proofs, but higher than average. And that really aids to kind of like the length of the finish on this, on all of them so far.
I would probably consider these the middle of the high. I think anything around like that 107 to 120 is like the middle high proof to me.
Yeah.
And then anything above that, I think I would consider like the upper
I think you generally drink whiskey at higher proof.
Yeah. I typically
kind of live like 50 to 55%. If you do 100 to 110 proof, is kind of where my kind of
that's,
like Eagle
that's,
70.
Yeah, that's your wheelhouse.
17, yeah, that's my bottled in bond, but just above that, like that's what I really.
I do like a little bit more punch, but hey. Everybody has their favorites.
Definitely, man. You know, a Friday night pour, right? You know?
Friday.
These are all more than Friday night.
We can't always start off super high. Like I do have to kind of warm up my palate, because if I jump straight into the super high stuff, it just blows my palate out.
Well, that's why the night start does early times, right?
Yeah, early times, absolutely. We both picked that on our videos.
Totally agree.
Anyone who hasn't seen it, we both put out videos on what the hell was the name of the title of that videos?
It's the Bourbon Junkies video.
Yeah, the Bourbon Junkies. That was
5 whiskeys for every occasion.
Right. Yeah.
Or any occasion.
Any occasion. Yeah.
Hey Joshua, I never had Russell's 15, but the 13 is in his top 5 right now. Well, let me tell you something, Joshua. Just from trying the Russell's 15 a few times, if you like 13, 15 is going to blow your mind.
You're going to want to get a backup of that. And like, I wasn't fortunate enough to get it. Like, this still hasn't been distributed in my area. Clearly, it's made it to Colorado. It hasn't made, and I only live like 160 miles from here, and it hasn't shown up in our stores. But it can go 2,000 miles away that quick.
And I don't approve of kidnapping or anything like that, but maybe bend some laws to get this ball.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, look at this guy. He's getting his sugar content in for tonight. Got to get that Jack and Coke. So is it old number 7, or is it just some kind of like pretend 7 that was rebottled in some Mexican street warehouse?
Yeah, you never know down there, right? It might come in a bottle that you're familiar with, but who knows?
Yeah. I mean, that's how it was when I was living down in South. We'd go across the border, and we would just take growlers with us, and then we could go into the bars and just pay X amount of dollars per pound for it, and then we'd weigh out for whiskey, tequila, whatever, and it was pretty awesome.
How are you feeling about the first 2 so far?
Out of the first 2, I think that this one had more oak on the nose, less on the palate. Almost no oak on the nose, lots of oak on the palate.
Oh, it's like the opposite, right?
Yeah, like they were just cousins or something.
First one's a little bit more of those darker flavors, like the more barrel char, and I think the second one's a little lighter, a little cherry forward, which is really good, right?
Neither one of them are bad.
No, we're picking hairs, not saying any. Whatever finishes in last place is not truly a last place bottle. It's just, look up lines. We got glass number 3.
Glass 3. Oh, that's even more different than the other 2.
Definitely comes across as lighter.
Lighter, and then bubblegum. We've been talking about bubblegum all day. That's it in my head, and I think that I'm getting like some kind of bubblegum there, like a bazooka bubblegum.
Yeah, kind of like a sugary bacon cherry. Like the sugar glaze.
The glaze is like with the crusty, like the ones crunchy glaze.
Yeah, they don't come normally with steak. They're just like on top of cakes and stuff like that. So a real like cane sugar kind of cherry sweetness from this. Not as much wood on the nose. There's a little bit of spice there, I feel like. Maybe a little peppercorn, a little rice spice coming through.
Ken says Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond, favorite shelfer. Yeah, that is an excellent bottle. Love that one.
I think we were talking about that today, actually, just how good that is. You can pay a lot of money for like an 8-9 year bourbon, but then you find something like Heaven Hill Bottled 7 years.
And the prices have been creeping down on that. It was very hard to find like a year and a half ago, and now it's pretty much everywhere in my area. I don't know how it is in Colorado.
Yeah, everywhere. Costco in Colorado, $40.
$40. Well, it's cheaper there than it is here. We're still seeing around $49.
Yeah, $39.99 to $42 in Costco.
Wow, that's great. All right, let's
do
do it.
Away. I wouldn't necessarily say this is thin. I would say it's thinner than the first two, which is a real crash the first two.
Right.
I would say this is a little thinner. Sweetness is definitely there on the palate. A little bit of butterscotch.
I think the finish on this was really powerful, and I know this is going to sound like completely dumb. Extremely powerful. As soon as it hits the palate, like after you swallow, it's there, and then it dissipates. But I feel like it started to come back.
Yeah, it wasn't as much heat.
Right.
Definitely, which obviously
it was sweeter heat, I think.
Yeah. Not as much wood.
No, not as much wood.
Not as much
and
wood
I'm feeling it more in the front of the palate.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm pushing it with my chin, my tongue. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what. Like you got a big dip in there.
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I'm not saying any of these are above each other right now, because we'll have to talk a little bit about that at the end. But they've all been very, very different so far. I really like the barrel char in the first one, but I really like the cherry cherry lightness of the second one, and this is almost like.
It's in between.
It kind of tastes a little bit more like an American whiskey.
Yeah,
it's a little like on that aspect, but
it really resembles the old Louisville American light whiskey. But the one that I had was like 144 point something proof that I had with the blind that I did with Tim from Bourbon Chronicles. It really resembles that.
Yeah, I can get with that. I think it's a great call, but just different to the other two so far. I have no idea which is which, though. Like.
What?
I have no idea which bottle is going to be. The three we've tasted, I don't even have an idea of which is which.
Like, yeah, the first three, I'm telling you, if someone pours this to me, I'm not going to knock that glass out of their hand and say no. Yeah. I might steal the bottle on the way out.
I have no guesses.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I don't think I have a guess. And then the which one was the fresh crack? That was the C?
That was the
F. Yeah. So the F is new for both of us. Yeah.
I think that's the only one I haven't tried.
Yeah.
So, maybe this is the one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jeff checking in. Nick, what's up, buddy? Aaron. Oh, look at here. Sam, look at this. Crack the Russell's 15, buddy.
Definitely want to hear your feedback on it.
Yeah, let us know. We were very interested. Heck yeah. Okay. This would be new to me. Old tub getting cut out.
Well, it might be discontinuing it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I did hear something about the old Granddad 114 might be getting the axe, but I didn't know about the old tub. We actually stopped at Jim Beam the other day, and they had them on the shelf, both the Granddad and the old tub. Did you notice that the old tub was actually the 375 skinny bottles instead of the 750s? That's new. They haven't been doing that before.
By the way, I already started it with basketball.
You started with that?
I've been nosing there for the last minute.
Jesus, I'm over here running my mouth. I'm trying to read through comments. You guys inspire me to switch it up. Friday Night Coors, 13. Cheers, bud. Love it, Scott. Awesome. Mm-hmm. All right, we got a question here. Dumb question, but are those?
Yeah, so anything that we're not answering, if you feel like we're talking about a question that's not on the chat right now, it's because we've actually linked this stream to both of our channels.
Both counts are streaming both at the same time.
So everything's airing at both times, yeah. But just glass folia, a lot of oak, a lot of musty oak as well. Like
dank basement.
Yeah, it's kind of like an analogy that I've used a few times is someone's cleaning out the rick house and they need to move the barrels outside for a couple of hours and it starts raining, the barrels get wet, they roll them back in, the heat gets out of them, like a musty,
yeah.
Which is, when it's paired with really nice sweet notes.
Kind of reminds me of the smell of Warehouse Y today.
Yes, it does.
For those of you that don't know, we had a nice little tour at Heaven Hill. Got to check out the one of the oldest rick houses there, and it was Parker Beam's favorite rick house, which was Y, Rick House Y. And
you could see his house from the rick house.
See his house from the rick house.
And if you sit directly outside the rick house, I guess he used to sit down in his chair. There's this weird, nice, gentle breeze that just comes from nowhere. Like you just stand a couple of feet back away from like the deck, no breeze. you stand right on the deck, like 5 feet in front of you. A perfect, nice breeze.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
And you make the pilgrimage across the steaming hot parking lot, and blistering the sun's crust, and then you get over there and you're like, whoa, where's this heavenly breeze coming from?
Any notes from this one for you, Charles?
Amazing.
No
Does that count?
Yeah. The good thing about this blind is whenever I put first, whenever I put last, I'm not really going to care.
Yeah.
There's not one bottle that's going to like trip you up or anything. Like, you're just going to enjoy each and every one, and it's just going to be a learning experience.
Definitely sweeter oak that I think that I was getting off the first ones.
Like a pecan.
Yeah. Like the pecan pellets from your smoker.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting peanut on the palate in this one, which sometimes you do get from Russell's and Wild Turkey. But it's definitely a distinctive peanut note that comes up right at the beginning of the finish. Great mouthfeel, very syrupy, very oily.
Very oily, yeah. That's the first thing that I noticed is how oily it actually was.
It's interesting that I'm getting a little bit more peanut as I go through. Maybe that could just be building on top of each other.
Yeah.
Let's keep drinking it. But it's definitely that.
Do you feel like the finish is increasing as we go this way?
I would say that's probably true, but I would say the glass 3 of the middle one is a little bit of an outlier.
Yeah.
I personally had a bit of a less finish with that.
Yeah.
But these two just kept on going for days.
Yeah. This one here, this was like the finish had a lot of sweet oak in the background, and it was hitting me on the sides of my tongue, like
plenty of barrel char there.
Yeah, lots of barrel char.
So they went and got that nice heavy char on this one.
Yeah. If anyone knows that's in the stream right now, what char that they use on these, let us know, because I actually don't know. Do you know? I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea. Whatever it is, keep doing it.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing something good.
Yeah. And if you haven't already, folks, definitely hit that like button on the stream. Share it as much as you can. It really helps both of us out. And clearly we do such hard work.
Yeah, it's very difficult to be an alcoholic professionally.
But yeah, what a great start for. We're going to take a quick 30 seconds before we get into 5 here, and then we'll do. Should we do the first giveaway here? So
let's do it at
the end of this first pass.
Yeah, let's do it at the end of the first pass. So once we get to 5, and then we'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll go back through them. So then the person who gets it knows at the end what to expect, right?
Yeah.
For our tasting notes.
Before we go to that last glass, go back to that. Tell me if you get like a waxy pencil shavings there.
Like a new oak barrel?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
On the front there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't get that right off the first sip. I only got it after I took my first sip and then went back in for a.
I still feel like some of these first two are being a little bit brighter. Maybe a little bit more like cognac than these other two. I feel like these first two are like a little bit more heavy with the darker flavors, brown sugars and stuff. But these were a little bit more like caramel popcorn type.
Yeah, that caramel popcorn, definitely. Mm-hmm. All right.
We're going to do it?
We're going to do it. This seems a little bit more subdued. Maybe,
See, this one reminds me of the second glass, but a little more.
Yeah.
I think that really nice, like creamy vanilla wafer.
I was waiting on that.
Kind of like ice cream cone,
yes.
Kind of like pancakey type.
Yes,
of,
like the waffle cones.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, the waffle cones. And oh man,
again, cherry sauce. Nice maraschino cherry with a nice old fashioned with a big old bar spoonful of cherry syrup and cherry going in.
So we got a question here. What are our thoughts on the Old Forester 1924? If you've had it, I have had it. Have you?
I have had it, and I've reviewed it, and I've also blinded it.
Oh, I have not blinded against anything. After I tried it, I felt that for the $1, there's a better bottle available, and it was a little underwhelming for what it was. And I think the hype behind it did not stand up to that price tag. Like the price and the hype didn't.
I think I paid like $150 for mine. Went back out the door.
Okay.
I reviewed it. I thought it was good, but not worth the money.
Yeah.
And then I blinded it with every other Old Forester bottle that I had. So it was like 12 different Old Forester bottles.
That was that series.
And spoiler alert, that came out on top, and it blew my mind how good it was against those other ones.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane.
I couldn't.
Yeah, even though it's a lot of money,
yeah,
you pay a lot of money for good whiskey nowadays. And that against the other Old Foresters, it wasn't even close in the end.
Really?
Yeah, it just blew everything out of the water.
See, for me, when I was trying it, I felt like it did not develop well on the palate for me. It was good, but I think if I was going to buy it again, it would have to be around $89.
Yeah, and that's that's a thought that everybody has as well. Maybe give it time to open up a little bit. I know you had it in that small video not so long ago, right?
Yeah. So I've had 2 bottles now. So the first one went through very quickly. The second one,
gotcha.
Yeah. The end, like the last 5 or 6 ounces of that bottle was better than any other part of that bottle.
This blind has no losers. CJP Bourbon, this blind has no losers. Bottles I want endless back. So
yes.
Yeah, I think that those Camp Nelsons have gone almost to history at this point, right? Especially that.
Yeah, I just lucked into mine and we just cracked it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I was really apprehensive about buying it for $250 when I first
quite a
had
bit
it.
of money. Yeah,
and I was thinking it was actually ended up being closer to $300 out the door. But I don't regret a single penny.
Oh, this was a good comment right here. Oh, you guys commented too quickly, and I got it. Prefer the 1920. I think I would have to agree with that. I think I do like the 1920 over it.
Yeah, I thought that, and then I did that blind. I was heavily critical of Old Forester 1924, saying that it's just not better than like an Old Forester barrel strength or anything like that. And then I blinded it, and I was like, okay, I need to backtrack a little bit here because it blew everything out of the water.
Was it kind of the same situation with the Weller single barrel?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I have to revisit that. My first experience with it was not impressive enough, and I think maybe it was just I purchased a sample and it just didn't kind of do it.
Yeah, the problem is when you get samples from other people, or you purchase a sample, whatever it is, or you get a pour at the bar. One of the main drawbacks is you don't know how long the bottle's been open for. Mm-hmm. You don't know much about the bottle's history, which is quite a big deal when you want to try to be honest as you can when sampling stuff. This last one had a little bit more heat.
Yeah, a little bit more heat. Mm-hmm. Getting called out here, so it looks like I'm gonna need to be blinding that. Find out how it stacks up.
Yeah, do that. I think that could be that. Maybe take like your top 3 favorite Old Foresters, blind it with that.
As much as I love Old Forester, I think that product may not be able to stand up to some of my favorites like that 1920.
Yeah, we'll see. It's all opinion on whiskey is, right? There's not really a right or wrong one.
Yeah.
But in this case, you're wrong.
So I can't disagree with that at all. That is definitely something that's probably what's deterred me so far from being able to scoop one up. But
it's a monthly budget for a lot of people and more. Maybe even like a yearly budget where you want to spend on whiskey.
Just one special bottle a year.
Too much money, man. I would like this is good. It's a little nutty. I do get a lot of ice cream, vanilla flavors from there. Like the strawberry fruits, like the red fruits from
red fruit, strawberries. 100% agree.
Yeah,
the waffle cone's still there.
Maybe someone has got a lighter or a flame and just toasted the waffle cone and get some of that savory smoke off of it and kind of have a little bit of that in this as well.
So this is an interesting one here. Yeah, I do actually.
Really? Since they changed the label around that time, right?
Yes. About a year ago, I stumbled into one of the older labels, bought it, cracked it, put it against the new one. The older label, for whatever reason, kicked its butt.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely agree. I think that it's kind of lost a step.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that when they changed over the labels. A lot of people blinded the new ones versus the old ones. And something you all need to think about with whiskey is that whiskey distilleries change the flavor profile of this same product over the course of the years. So if you crack the 1920 from today and crack another one from 5-10 years ago, it's going to be very, very different. And again, when you crack another one in another 5 or 10 years, it's going to taste very, very different.
And you have to think of 2 major elements. The wood that they're using is getting younger each time that they get new barrels in, because if you think about 50, 60 years ago, the barrels that they were getting that wood, those trees that were harvested was much older than what we are seeing today. The ones they're getting today is probably less than 10 years old, and then the barrels are in such a high demand, they're not seasoning the staves near as long as they were in the past.
Yeah, unlike Scotch where they use reused bourbon or sherry barrels, bourbon is brand new barrel every time. really good so far, man. This turn here, this last one, like I said, drinks a little bit hotter, but that sweetness definitely carries, a little bit of balance there going into that finish. I would say maybe a little bit of like a tobacco spice as well. There.
Yes, I definitely agree. That may be the first one that I'm feeling a little bit of the tobacco off of. Oh, man.
Okay.
Well, who's ready to do the first drawing for the first set of samples? Which one do we want to do first? We don't want to do the Russells last and do the benchmark to GTS on the first go?
I will defer to you. I think that.
All right. Cool. Well, let's do the benchmark, the Stag, the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, and the George T. Stag is going to be the first go around. What should be our special word?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. All right. Right now, that's your word. Comment Kentucky. As your comment comes in, that will be your number. We're going to let this run for about 1 minute, 30 seconds. And then we're going to shut it down and then do the drawing. So go ahead, drop it in the comment section now. Kentucky is your comment word.
And then we'd also have another drawing towards a little later on as well for the Russell stuff as well.
Right.
Guys. So 2 awesome giveaways for the samples. Like the Stag, the George T. Stag, the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, the benchmark as well. Again, another kind of bunch of samples that you just can't really get together at the same time unless you go to a bar and pay like what, $250?
Well, I was looking at Doc Crow's today on their menu. If you were to get the Russell's 13 right now there, it's going to cost you $65.
Yeah, for 1 ounce.
For the 1 ounce.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then you're going to be getting the whole lineup for absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So, folks, if you want a shot at the George T. Stag, the Stag Junior, the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, and the benchmark full proof, comment Kentucky in the comment section here, folks, so then we'll get this rocking and rolling.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, to do like a little bit of
give back to the community that gives so much to us. You guys, you pay us with your time by watching us, and time is very important and precious, and there's not a lot of it. That's the one thing that you can't get more of. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. You guys sit around watching us, and we thank you so much for doing so.
My wife doesn't thank you. Just
yeah.
You guys know.
I'm
just kidding. She's watching. That's why I said.
Yeah, they're in another unit. Probably mad at us at this point.
No, it's okay.
We can sleep on the couch. We have 2 couches. We get 2 couches. Yeah. All right. Looks like we are closed. Okay. Let's get this counted up. Let's see how many we got. Holy moly.
Well, we got a last minute couple.
Thanks, Don. Okay, we're on a little bit of a delay. Let's give it just a couple more seconds because I am delayed just a little bit on what everybody's seeing. Ooh. Okay. So let's go ahead and highlight this. Let everyone know that this is a real thing.
Don knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just a little bit longer, guys. Anyone who is not in, make sure that you've commented Kentucky. If you duplicate it, you will be kicked out of the drawing. No cheating, guys. We love y'all. All right.
Let's make it happen.
All right, let's do it. Let me get these counted up, and we'll see where we're at. And once again, whatever order in which that your comment came in, that will be your number.
And by the way, we can see like outside the window that's here, straight down to what river is this out here? Is it Ohio? Is that the Ohio River? Yeah, it's really nice view that we have from up here as well. We were thinking about doing a live stream up against the windows, but as the sun set, and it didn't really make too much sense because you would just see like an effigy of us.
All right.
How many did we get?
I counted 27, but I want to recount that, so I'm just going to make a note here for myself. That's 27, and then I will recount it if you want to do the same.
Yeah, I will definitely recount it. Good job, folks.
We actually see the comments coming in.
I'm looking on my YouTube, so my number's going to be different from yours.
We see both comments. You guys won't see both comments, but on the main feed, we actually do see the comments.
I can't do 28. We had last minute entry from Matt. The 6:39, that's probably what it was.
Yep, Matt's in, that 28. That's right. All right, let me get this set up, and then we will do this right now.
So we have a random number generator. It's like the calm before the storm.
The calm before the storm. Who's excited? Drop a thumbs up if you guys are excited.
Okay.
Aaron's nervous. All right.
Do it.
We ready? Let's see if we can get this going here. '23.
We have number 23.
23. Who's 23? Let's find it out.
23. It is a prime number.
So we can back it up. Is that what you get to?
I got one below. Let me just quickly double check.
Yeah, let me double check. We don't want to cheat anybody. We got to make sure we're...
I know you guys will help us in the comments as well.
Yeah, call us out if we mess this up.
Yeah, I had what you had last time.
Yep. Okay. All right. Putting it up on the screen right now.
Congratulations, Don. I'm sure he is going to really enjoy these. And,
yeah.
And the best part of this is I don't have to mail him out because he lives a couple of blocks down the road from me.
Congratulations, bud.
Congratulations, Don. Don has shared a George C. stag with me in the past, so yeah, I know he loves the stag. So.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody got it that likes it. All right. Heck yeah. Congratulations, buddy. Awesome. That's the first one.
Man, I keep going back to this last one, and it's just completely changed this last class out.
Do you go all the way back to the left?
Well, no, I we'll go back.
Oh,
we'll start from
right.
the
Opposite.
Yeah,
Okay.
Flush it out.
Yeah.
So now we're going back to class 5, folks, and then we're going to go back through. Then we'll reveal what's going on here.
All right, we got 40 people in here. What's everybody sipping tonight? You still sipping the same glass, or did you get something different? Ooh, that is much different.
Yeah,
what in
like
the world?
Milk chocolate.
Yeah, that's like the Hershey's Kisses. That's it. That's what I was thinking of.
Very creamy. The vanilla comes through like that candy.
A lot more sweet forward than it was the first go.
Yeah, there's something in that I can't quite pick out, but it's beautiful. Custard. That's what it is. So we have this thing that you get called custard. It's kind of like creme fraiche. It's more of a liquid version of something you'd have in like a creme brulee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of has that like vanilla taste. Very, very.
Like a egg-based custard. Is that what that is?
Okay, traditionally,
yeah.
it will be used. It's kind of something you'd have like poured over like a spotted dick.
Yeah.
Or sticky toffee pudding.
Right.
Like you pour over something like that, and it's very strong. It's a great note.
Speaking on the sticky toffee pudding, those of you that don't know, Heaven Hills restaurant has concluded their soft opening. Their official launch date is going to be next week, right? I think that's what they said. Next week will be officially open. We were able to join in on the soft opening and got to try some amazing things on their menu. You had the chicken burger, is that right?
Yeah.
And then I had the smash burger. We had what was the
cheese
first
balls?
Cheese? Yeah, the pimento cheese fritters, like deep fried. Those are amazing. And then they have some bread pudding. The bread pudding is to die for.
Yeah, they looked after us a lot there. Don's enjoying his sample win by sipping on Penelope light whiskey. That's the 14-year.
The 14-year.
14-year MVP stuff.
What's the proof on that?
I can imagine 60 somewhere, I think, right?
Yeah. Look who's made it in here. Oh, Brian Thomas hanging out with us tonight. Heck yeah, buddy. Good to see you in here.
Oh.
So if this is referring to the restaurant, this is actually upstairs. It used to be the just the tasting bar. So the tasting bar is still there. They always had the room for the kitchen. They just had not developed it yet. So they did renovations in the upstairs, got the kitchen together, and then they were able to acquire one of the best chefs in Louisville.
Yeah,
and
he was on a team, right?
Yeah, brought his team with him, and they've been tweaking the menu for a few weeks now, like 3 weeks, I believe they said. 128.4. Heck
Nice.
yeah, that's some proofy stuff. I didn't realize theirs was that proofy.
CJ, P bourbon, sipping on Redwood Empire, pipe trim cast strength, great bourbon right there.
I have not had the cash drink
I've had
yet.
the regular offering.
Yeah, I've had the
Yeah,
regular.
they're both excellent.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
really good.
I need to step up my game.
Yeah, you also need to step up the drinking game as well, because I just finished off this class 5.
Oh shit! I'm just over here talking.
Still drinks quite hot as well. Didn't really mellow out as much. Not
Yes, in Bardstown. Yes. As soon as you walk into the gift shop doors, you see that flight of stairs that goes up to heaven. Yep, that's where it's at.
Yeah, it's a great spot as well. When it cools down a little bit, that deck area, beautiful, beautiful spot. Kind of looks over. It's like the Rick houses and all that stuff there as well.
Yeah.
Just Kentucky in general is just a beautiful state, just to chill, great glass of whiskey, and just enjoy yourself. Right.
Yeah. Right now is not the time to be on the patio. Sun comes directly in there. That was toasty. We were out there for 14 seconds and got a sunburn.
There'll be time for that.
Right. Yeah. Wait until the fall. Go on the patio in the fall, people.
What do you think of glass 5 this way around?
I think that it opened up a lot more sweetness was present there. Definitely on the palate. I'm picking up less of the drying oak this goes around, and then it's hitting in the mid palate. And I think the finish is not maybe as strong as it was the first go around.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah.
I think of all of them so far, that's kind of drunk the hottest. I'm not saying it's off, but not too hot. I would say for me personally.
I totally agree.
Little
That
Kentucky Hug, or what did the tour guide say? It wasn't a Kentucky Hug, it was a Kentucky Embrace.
yeah, the Kentucky Embrace.
So now we're ready to leave, right?
Yeah. Wow.
But
It's just
so good.
like the glass is empty, but it smells so good. We got a Knob Creek store pick. What's the Dustin? What's the year, the age on that? Like how old?
Yeah,
Nine,
it's
nine and a half.
9/11, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes just over 10, right?
I have not been able to get my hands on any of the older ones that were like 14, 15
Really?
years. Yeah.
I was actively looking whilst I've been in Kentucky for an older one. The one they had that Jim did a couple of days ago was 10 years and like 3 months,
Oh.
which is still quite old.
Yeah.
For like $50 or whatever it was. It's just crazy money. Crazy good money, I should say.
Aaron is behind the camera. He is playing producer. We got a salute from him. Heck yeah.
9 years,
See, yeah. So, I missed it. Dadgummit. Light is unreal. See, I need to get my hands on that and try it, because I need to. If I'm going to be behind this camera talking to everybody, I need to be able to have a opinion that actually is.
Formulated an opinion.
yeah.
I had the option to buy it. I passed it in.
Yes.
Just because MGP light whiskey is a lot of it out there. So obviously Penelope are pretty good at what they do, so maybe they can blend it. And since they got bought up by MGP, maybe they have better stock of it. You know,
and that's kind of what I thought when I heard that they were going to get bought out.
Yeah.
Dustin's saying that's going to be 9 years.
Yeah.
Those of you who do any traveling abroad, the duty-free stores have been popping up with a Knob Creek 10-year cash strength, uncut, unfiltered, and I would love to get my hands on that. That's right up my alley. I do love me some uncut, unfiltered Knob Creek.
Well, and that's all the good stuff. Hard to get.
Hard to get, yeah. Well, book you an international ticket, and then grab your bottle, slip it into your carry-on, and then make your way to the cancellation desk. You heard it here, folks.
Run.
Run.
Yeah, this is a little bit more fruity.
Yeah, this is definitely fruit. This, I shouldn't say it, but I got bananas on that first go around, like not like a bruised banana with that over sweetness and stuff. It was kind of like a banana split.
Okay, yeah.
With that vanilla banana,
A little bit of whipped cream.
little whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Why do you say it like that?
Yeah, it's very approachable.
Yes.
Really, really good. It's really sweet on the nose. Big vanilla flavors on this one.
Yeah,
big. A lot of the vanillas have really come to the forefront of the caramels on the second pass as well, because a lot of the heat has kind of died down on the nose. We poured them, a decent amount of time.
Yeah, they've been open now for what? Maybe an hour now. Yeah. So yeah.
A lot more wood.
Lot more wood.
Yeah.
Hits me in the back of the palate.
Big oak tannins.
Big oak tannins on the front.
Spice.
Kind of curls the tongue a little bit in the front. I don't think I personally felt that it was a slightly better mouthfeel the first go around, and now I'm having to rethink that.
I can't remember. Every time I take a little bit of swig of alcohol, I just lose
it every
short-term
time.
memory. I'm good at my long-term memory, I got a good,
so you should have done this blind before you came, so you would remember what it was a couple weeks ago.
I know how it makes me feel.
It makes you feel good.
So I know how I feel about them going back the other way, but the specifics is what was. I remember these ones. I remember that this one was a little bit of like the lighter whiskey tasting one, right?
The middle one was the lighter.
And then these two. So.
Okay, let's get into this middle one here. Guys, drop us a comment. Let us know what bottle you guys are looking for right now or have been looking for. We'd like to know.
Yeah, I always like to hear what people are looking for.
Yeah.
And if I can give any advice on it, if there's something they're looking for and I'm like, this is a good place to go to find, maybe it's a Costco, maybe it's a Sam's Club, I would love to point people in the direction if I know of one. It's
amazing to me how regionally specific certain bottles are. Like some people, like you were talking the other day about Arizona having just plenty of the John J. Bowmans. And then here we couldn't get one if we needed it.
Yeah, down in Tucson, down in Phoenix, in about March of this year, multiple stores at John J. Bowman, $50 in on the shelf. I think I grabbed like 8 to 12 is what I think I brought back, and I gave a few away. Just great.
This one we can speak to right here. Let's get that pulled up. We did hear today that they're going to start having a tour that's going to be specifically around the grain to glass, and that's going to start being offered during that tour at the end, one of the 3 bottles. I know it has made it out into distribution. Some people in California has been posting some pictures. See, I mean, we're right down the street. We still haven't seen it yet. So everybody gets it before us, and it's right down the street.
And also maybe somewhat break-in news as well in terms of Heaven Hill is that they are coming out with an Elijah Craig rye toasted barrel proof.
And it's only going to be offered for the picks, right? Is that what?
I believe that's some of the information that we got. As of right now, it's going to be with the barrel pick programs
only.
So a lot of the barrel proof bourbon picks that you see out there, they're going to be offering that in a toasted rye, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Was it toasted rye or was it just barrel proof rye?
No, it's a toasted barrel proof rye. Yeah.
Which is sounds delicious. Oh, look, my man Robert. What's going on, Robert? So Robert was one of my first 100 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, absolute legend of the whiskey show.
That is absolutely awesome.
Dropping comments. He's a cool guy. And he also sent me a High West rum finish bottle, which I wasn't able to find.
Let's shout out a couple of these bottles that people are looking for. We got Russell's 15, Old Fitz 13, very, very special. Yeah. We mentioned the Grain to Glass. John J. Bowman is such an amazing bottle. It's just,
Arizona.
Arizona. Four Roses picks, E.H. Taylor barrel proof.
Four Roses picks at the distillery.
Yeah, those who don't know, they have been putting plenty of those out in the distillery. So if you show up, I think they're $109.99, and they've been putting out some tier 6 stuff. Yeah. So that's really good.
Even though the $109 is a little bit pricier than like $80, $90 MSRP, when he gets to like the tier 6 stuff, that's
the special.
You can justify it.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to find out. I have the picture. I want to tell everybody which one it was that they've been dropping.
Don said he's been looking for E.H. Taylor barrel proof. Don, there's a bottle that's consistently eluded me for the last 10 years. I don't even know how long it's been out, but I've become so close to getting it.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. But I've got so close to getting it, but the times that it's been available and I can get it, there's always been something just a little bit better.
Oh.
Something that I've just been trying to find instead.
Yeah.
You know? But that's right up my... That and Birthday Bourbon are the two whiskeys that just keep eluding me and I need to try to get.
It eluded me for quite some time, and I got to a point where when I saw it, I was going to get it as long as it was at a fair price, and I passed up some probably better bottles to get it because I wanted it that much.
I'm going to get into that now. What other bottles we got?
Four Roses Single Barrel High Proof. We got Jack Daniel's Coy Hill.
I didn't know that's the new release. I think you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's going to be the new one. So they're saying this is going to be from the center of the Rick House. So we're probably not going to see the hazmats. We're going to see more balanced flavors this time from that. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah. Which I did enjoy the hazmats.
Well, I didn't try it. I didn't try it, but obviously people were blown away by it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The flavor that came from that was just crazy. Let's see here. HK Young. Yep, we have had that. We had that at Lance's. Pretty decent, pretty solid. I think that's a blend of a Barton and Green River. Not too shabby. Okay, what else are we looking for? I think that's...
Someone said Maker's Mark Heart Release, which is also available if you're in Kentucky at the Maker's Distillery, Steve. I did just pick up a bottle of that yesterday. Yeah. Also picked up one of the single barrel releases that they had there. We didn't get any cellar age, sadly.
Unfortunately,
I was able to get that at the distillery. I think it was like 75, 69, 99. I can't remember the exact one.
Yeah,
one was 69.99. The other, I think the pick was 79.99. So, and then last name B524. Try Costco for that. Costco's generally carry a lot of Heaven Hill stuff, so that would be my recommendation.
If you can't find it there and you are in the area of Louisville, they have had those on the shelf every day that we've been there. The B524 Elijah Craig's. Yep. And,
maybe even do they carry that stuff across the street at Evan Williams?
Well, I'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
I can let everybody know tomorrow. We didn't stop there, unfortunately.
Barrel Bash 36. I haven't tried a lot of barrel stuff, to be really honest. But usually not a hard one to find at the barrel batches for the most part.
Yeah, if you put in a little bit of effort, you can find.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of them in
Colorado. Yeah, 36. That's the newest one, right? That's it. Yeah, I think it is the newest one. Yeah.
Is that the barrel proof ones that they come out with all the time? The barrel proof releases, like.
Yeah, that's it. The batch ones. What was I lost my train of thought. Never mind. Oh yes, I know now. Oh wait, where did it go? Let me have this. Steve, you said you wish you were here. What state are you coming? Oh, Mass. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
One of the greatest states in the history of the United States.
Is that right?
Home of the one and only Patriots.
Okay,
New England Patriots. Hoorah.
And thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're going to cut it right now.
There's two Patriots fans in this room right now.
Yeah.
And well, we count Charles because he doesn't have a favorite team.
Yeah,
so we're gonna rope him.
Yeah, for those of you who have asked, I've seen a lot of people comment, what's your team, whatever. I do not watch traditional sports. I am a combat sport fanatic. I love combat sports, boxing, kickboxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, anything like that. I was in that world for a long, long time, and team sports wasn't my thing. But I'm glad we've got. Two Pats fans. I'm outnumbered here.
So
two to one.
I drunk last three.
Cheers.
A lot. I definitely get that nuttiness again. Short finish. Definitely a shorter finish than the others that I feel like so far. Definitely going to lean back more into like a lighter whiskey type flavor profile there.
The walnut is there for me. I agree. Short finish. Still kind of sweet though.
Yeah, definitely that corny sweetness.
Corny sweetness.
Caramel popcorn type corn sweetness.
Yeah. It feels proofier on the nose than it did on the palate to me.
Yeah, I did a little bit of a depth for the finish though. Nice. Right. Really, really good. Kind of just want to put these glasses to one side and just come back to them in the morning.
I'm going to have to go ahead and highlight this right here. Seattle, baby. Seattle.
There you go.
Go Seahawks.
How was that Super Bowl final? Treating you all like that.
Was that bad? I don't even know.
Not for us, it was.
Like you guys could say that they launched a spaceship, but I wouldn't know if they did or didn't. I couldn't dispute it.
Seattle is not a good spot to look for whiskey as well, right? You have to pay for that extra state tax, I think, which Brothers Barrel folks.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's like what is like extra, like 15%?
It's like I think it equates to $25 per gallon for spirits there. That's massive.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah.
It's what people pass. They put out you guys pass laws, people vote on it. So, that's what the people wanted.
You guys have the power to change those laws.
Yeah, give the people what they want.
Yep. Be sure to write your state representatives if you want something done. Let them know.
This live stream took a
hard turn, people.
Hit you with some knowledge.
20.5. Let's post that.
Percent tax. Yeah.
Holy moly! Plus a surcharge on. Keep you from being overly aggressive on your weekend drinking by that 1 liter surcharge. That's uncalled for.
Plus the surcharge over 1 liter.
Yeah, that's what we were doing before you did that. We talked about that.
Okay. This is what happens when you're running on a couple hours of sleep.
Yeah. Well, we've been up. I don't know. I've had like 6 hours in the last 72 hours. So yeah, it's a lot.
Both done a bunch of driving as well.
And English is hard.
Yeah, English is hard. Both done a bunch of driving through a bunch of states.
Yeah.
From Colorado to Louisville. I was going to say Lexington then again.
Yeah, back and forth.
Yeah, my wife's an absolute saint.
Yeah.
Mine
too. Let's go ahead and put this in. Ken's repping his Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't hate the Bengals. I think they got a pretty good football team, and they can maybe make.
I thought that was an ice hockey team.
Oh.
No, I guess I'm wrong again.
I like the QB. Joe Burrow is good. We probably just lost half of our live stream.
No, we're up to 41. Thanks everybody for sticking in with us. If you don't know and you haven't tuned in to one of our live streams before, as this progresses and these glasses get emptier, it gets slightly more unhinged.
It definitely will. We also have that awesome sample.
Yes. Okay. I'm not going to show what this is. So our producer has brought a special bottle, not sponsored by Jersey Mike's, aka hit me up in the comment section. Jersey Mike's, Charles at thatbourbondude.com. For sponsorships, I'll take pickles. But he brought this special bottle. We're going to unveil this. We don't know. He knows. He's giggling in the background here. And we have a couple other special bottles that we're going to be cracking here and get some opinions on.
I hope it's not.
It's got to be Melicorn 20 years because he's been preaching the praises for a while.
I think he's double-barreled it.
He's
sitting on a Melicorn barrel.
Single barrel release Melicorn store pick. They actually do store picks. I saw a Melicorn store pick in Michigan like probably 6 or 8 years ago. Yeah.
Why?
This. Okay, hang on. Okay, Patrick, this one's for you. Let me get this.
How your Patriots going to be, Patrick? Well, we're new, fresh team, a lot of changes, new quarterback. I think that we'll get to 500 this year.
Okay.
Which is like half the game's won.
Aaron is... So, I'm a Broncos fan. Either way, they suck. Okay, that's cool.
I agree. They do suck.
I don't know much.
I live in Denver. I watched them a few times.
I don't know much about sports, but I know that the Cleveland Browns have always sucked. And if you are a fan of the Cleveland Browns, you have got to be a real fan to keep.
A little better in recent years.
Yeah.
Not won anything, but a little better.
So how do you get better if you haven't won?
Well, they went on a season where they lost every game. So you can't get any worse than that.
Ticket sales are through the roof, though, right?
Is it Dickel Tabasco?
Oh, Dickel Tabasco?
I've seen that ball, the Dickel Tabasco ball.
I'm not brave enough.
I think the Bourbon Yankees have done a lot with it.
Have they?
Yeah, I think they do like the blind pose, and like one of the forfeits was you had to do a shot at that before going into the new tasting, so that palate just gets blown to pieces.
Oh my goodness.
Really interesting. But I've seen that ball, it's pretty rough.
The only clue I'm going to give you is the distillery is here in Louisville.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Narrows it down because there's like 7 and
so it's not. So what are you saying? It's not Dickel Tabasco.
It's definitely not Dickel. Okay, so those of you who didn't hear, the hint of this bottle was the distillery is here in Louisville. So that Doesn't narrow it down at all, does it?
No, no.
Heaven Hill Heritage 23 Mellow Corn. Yep. Minnesota Vikings fan here. Tom Glass. What up, Tommy?
Yeah, they're very interested.
No tax on alcohol and mass. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
One of the greatest states, man. Don't even got any alcohol.
I mean, the scale is tipping in the direction. Are we moving? I guess not. All right, we're not moving.
I don't know. You have to convince my wife. I'd love to go out there. Well, yeah.
Would you really?
Yeah.
You like the cold?
Well, it's kind of similar to back home, you know? That's why that area is New England, right? Because it's like very similar to traditionally England or back home. Like,
yeah.
That's two, yeah?
Yep.
How you feeling about two?
I don't know.
This is one that was quite cherry forward.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's been...
A little bit more woods coming out this time. Still getting that really nice cherry note.
Yeah, lots of cherry on that. A little bit more tannicky coming back to it this time.
Very approachable on the nose.
Yeah, still approachable. Even though that I say that's tannicky, I don't say it in like a necessarily bad way. I just say that it's present. It's there. We got a little question here from Don checking in again. Somebody else have to talk about this one because I don't know anything.
Yeah, I think that the Patriots are going to do better than the Broncos this year, and I will definitely take you up on that. Pour and the cigar, definitely.
What?
I think the Patriots will do better than the Broncos this year.
I don't know who they are.
Just know that the Patriots are going to do better.
Okay.
Second glass is great, man.
Yeah, second glass is great. Finish is good.
Yeah.
Still get that cherries right there on it.
A little toffee, I feel like, on the back end.
Yes.
Coffee, like spent espresso beans.
Yeah.
You can buy this chocolate from Trader Joe's. And I mentioned this quite a bit on the channel because it's a very distinct note that I pick up a lot in bourbon. And that's an espresso bean with milk chocolate. You can buy them in Trader Joe's and just snack on them.
Really?
And it has like that really nice creamy vanilla, chocolate, and espresso coffee bean type notes.
So
I get that from it.
What
questions do you have?
Yeah. Well, the question is,
You guys have Trader Joe's, don't you?
we have Aldi's right now.
No, that's not.
Same company. Yeah, it's same company.
Aldi's general company.
Yeah, so is Trader Joe's.
Is it?
Yeah, outside of the United States, it's Aldi's North and South.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, it's owned by two brothers.
So-
Check me.
No, I believe that it is owned by two brothers, but in the UK, it's Aldi's and Lidl. Have you heard of Lidl before?
No, I don't know.
That's the other brother. They say because you can't have in the UK, you can't like have two families owning it like big supermarkets. So I think what they did was to create like fake competition. So they and the story is that they're at war with each other, but I think it's just a way to make like friendly fake competition. But now we're talking about
grocery stores. Yep, bourbon and grocery stores. Anybody else shop at Trader Joe's and Aldi's?
I think that could be a good YouTube name.
Yeah,
bourbon and grocery stores.
We should do a grocery store hunt.
Do the reviews at the grocery store.
Yeah, pop a bottle in the parking lot. We're gonna call it.
No, we do it in the store.
Oh, in the store.
In the chiller.
Yeah.
No.
In the beer cooler. We'll just pile up some pieces.
Oh, this is one change.
Oh, Lance, we've got you called out here. Where is the bottle, Lance? Okay, we're waiting on it. So I'm just going to kind of put this. No, let's turn this around.
Not a sponsor.
Just to let you guys know, hit me up at charles.bourbondew.com. Jersey Marks, not sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored. Yeah, stupid QR code. All right, all these Piggly Wiggly. That's my jam. Anybody else get the Piggly Wiggly chicken? They have the best chicken strips on the cut.
Is that like a thing down south?
In America.
Y'all.
In America.
They have the best chicken strips, you said?
Yeah, it's really good. And then, it's just great. That's all these.
Robert Shea is guessing. Looks tall, maybe Bombergers or Shanks. And that is the distillery Michter's in Louisville. So I think that would be maybe a good guess.
It's arms throw away. Like we could walk there in.
Well, we've been there twice. In
3 minutes. Yeah. They're only closed if they keep us out.
But if they want to take us on and do a tour, like
that is waxy.
Different, like what? Honey wax.
Honey wax, exactly.
Those like
little beeswax.
Yeah, those like bars you can get, and it's just like honeycomb and like wax.
Ooh, I love eating.
Put a chunk in like a glass of tea or something like that.
Yeah. Little tea.
Yeah.
Little milk.
I would say out of all of these, and maybe this is because this is the first one we drank, I would say this glass has changed the most. From what we drank.
The most, yeah. It's been hanging out for an hour and 25 minutes.
Some change, yeah.
All right.
I know my order. Based upon that last glass, I know.
You've been moving around.
I got it. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to just make some mental notes, but I have a good feeling about a lot of these glasses.
I'm going to re-nose a little bit to kind of confirm what I think.
And the great thing about this blind, again, this is not a winner and it's not really a loser because they're all so good.
Yeah. It's not a matter of which one is good and bad. It's which one's better than the next. Yeah.
There was a question actually when we first started this, and I forgot about it. Someone mentioned, is there one bottle that you would like to win? I think for me, I would like the Camp Nelson C. Is that the first one they put out?
Yeah.
Just because not many people have tried it, and I think that it's just so good.
It's fairly
people
limited.
need to try it, because obviously it's expensive and whatnot, but a lot of Russells is now. But when that bottle first rolled around, there's a lot of money. People weren't really willing to pay that much for it. They didn't put many out, so there wasn't many reviews. There wasn't much fuss about that bottle. But personally, I find it's just a top bottle. So I kind of would like that to win. But again, like I mentioned earlier on, I have no idea which whiskey is in which glass at this point.
All right, you ready for the big reveal? I think I have mine figured out now.
Yeah, I'm solid, ready to go. So do you want to start with your last place? Move away forward, and then Lance is going to reveal to us. I'm going down.
Okay,
so you just pass us the ball and go to him.
Yep, I got. They're over
What's
here.
your last place, boss?
So my last place is
5.
5.
My last place is 4.
4.
Which one's this one?
This position here is my my go-to.
That's
my one.
Okay, that's my last.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
3?
Or the middle one.
What the?
Is that 4?
No, that's 3.
Oh, okay, well I have 4.
You really have 4?
Yep, keep going though. That's okay.
How did you do? Okay.
What was glass 4 and what was glass
5?
5.
So glass 4 was.
You got the ball still there, right?
Yeah.
So my last place, this is.
Glass 4 was Camp Nelson C.
Oh shit! I was just singing the. Oh, is that? No, yeah, I was just singing the praises about how good that is. Don't get me wrong, they were all good, but I felt that was just a little bit.
This is. Oh. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna pick them all up before I get the right one. Doing side my C.
Yeah. So my last place, Charles is unknown so far.
Yeah. 5.
So 5 was Camp Nelson F.
Oh yeah, so Bob Camp Nelson.
It is out. Out.
What is going on?
How did this happen?
Yeah. So last place over there.
Okay.
Second to last place is going to be my glass 1.
Which was my glass 4, which would have been the same as your last place. So my first 2 out are these 2.
Oh, your first 2 out. So this is your last place. This is your second to last.
Right.
And glass 1 is.
Glass 1 is Russell's 13.
Russell's 13. Okay, that kind of falls in line a little bit, I guess. What happened to this? Like,
This dark horse is coming in clutch.
maybe in the middle of the pack, it just kind of died a little bit there. But yeah, we'll see. So far, we have these 2 off the table. Yeah.
Yeah, these 2 are outski.
But what batch is that 13?
This batch 13 is not the first batch. I think it's like LLJ maybe.
Is that 3? Is that what you're supposed to be?
It was the first time they released it online.
Oh, yeah, that might have been 2.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2 as well. But yeah,
Batch 1, 13.
batch 1 is considerably better than all of them, right? My third place, 5, which
5.
we know to be this.
Yes.
Okay, so 5, my 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, we're basically the same. Well, we might be slightly out of order, but we both selected.
What was your third place?
3.
Which was?
What was 3?
We haven't had that one so long.
Yeah. 3 is Rare Breed.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So that's your third, middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack.
So I have 2 glasses left.
2 glasses.
I haven't picked this yet.
So that would mean that mine has to be the 15.
One of them, right?
Maybe.
Well, we'll reveal what is your second glass.
So
What's your second place glass?
my second place is going to be 1.
Okay, which
So which is
13.
13, yeah. So what is your order so far?
So that would be 5. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh,
No,
No.
5,
5,
4,
4,
and then
3, 2.
2, yeah. And then mine is 5, 4, 3, and then my 2 is 3.
is that how rare we
Okay.
find that, I'm sure.
So mine is 5,
Let's do it.
4. Yeah, let's do that. Visualizing. So that's my 4. Well, we may as well just real talk place then, right?
Yeah, we'll do yours and then mine.
So just that's 2.
So 2 is Russell's reserve.
So this look at this. Yeah, that's the right order. So this is my blind order. Big surprise here on this
Yeah.
one. I thought that would be a ringer to win it. Another big surprise how well this did. Like how much we have like
Yeah,
$750 worth of bottles here.
Right.
How much is it? The shop?
Roughly $50.
Sorry.
Yeah, 1 liter.
For a 1 liter. And then Russell's 15 came in.
Yeah.
For me. Would you like to know what it was?
I think my only difference is this, right?
These two are
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Why'd you pick that one?
It was a more bold flavors,
Yeah.
and I kind of gravitate towards
Yeah,
bolder
that-
flavors.
On the second pass, on the first pass I had Red Breed win it.
Oh, really?
On the first pass I had Red Breed win
Wow.
it, like the whole thing. And then when I got back to that glass right at the end, it had completely changed. The vault opened up, phenomenal, and then it became a head and shoulders above. So
That's why I wanted to put this in here, because I
Yeah.
think it is probably the most underrated product coming out of Wild Turkey.
yeah, but it's a $50 bottle of whiskey that just blew out to $750.
Yeah.
Which is probably the biggest takeaway from today.
Yeah.
And obviously for those who haven't tried Russell's 15, we both put it in number 1 blind. So I
Yeah.
can tell you everything
Yeah,
you need to know
that's
against
amazing.
everything that we have on the table here, which is pretty insane.
There's nothing that's bad on this table.
No.
I'm very impressed with everything. And truly, this here has been kind of the bottle that I've been advocating for the most for so many people to try. This bottle here absolutely is one of my favorite bottles, and the value is there. You get a 1 liter. I mean, how much are these retail?
So $269 before tax. So
So you
the store I
can
got
get
it from.
5 of these. 5 of these. These are 150, so that's a 3.
Yeah.
These are like 350 each. 250
So
each.
it's probably like 300 out.
So yeah, guys, please, if you can get it, try it. You will not be disappointed. If you can't get these, get this.
I will say that if you're someone who's looking for the Russell's Reserve 15 and you're kind of like, I might have an opportunity to get it, but I'm just going to stay in bed a little longer, or I'm not going to camp out, run, don't fucking
Yeah.
walk. You need to find
Yeah,
this
you need to
bottle.
get moving.
The best Russell's I've ever tried.
Yeah.
Clearly. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been really disappointed by
Yeah,
but this one I was disappointed with.
I did not expect to see this. So
Yeah.
let me put the order in which that I actually thought that we would see. So I thought that, because I am not the biggest fan of the 13, I actually thought this would have been the order, to be honest. But I was wrong, except for one. Yeah.
It's wild, man.
Yeah,
That was
crazy. So don't underestimate it. Looks like Steve called the 15 to win. Heck yeah! Did anyone actually think that the Wild Turkey Rare Breed was going to place that high? I wanted it to place because of how much of a value bottle that is.
I'm just putting my ranking in the chat, yeah,
Oh, okay.
so everybody can see it clearly. 5 was Nelson C, right? That was the last one, yeah. Which I'm not too pleased about. Because at the beginning, and Deer and I said that the ball everybody needs to
Do
try.
you mind dropping mine in there?
For the last. I put it in my YouTube. I probably need to put it in the.
Yeah. Just and forget it. Not that big a deal. All right, let's find out what this big reveal is. I'm very curious.
What did you call yourself?
Rare breed.
Oh, okay. I called myself the Russell 15.
Yeah, well,
Which isn't a bad pour, just to kind of finish it. But yeah, what a great whiskey.
this.
I kind of need another bottle.
You
now.
were a
I
little
need to
apprehensive to put it in.
I told you I was just about to put it at number 1. That's how close it was. No,
We actually debate, like we talked about it, like bringing this bottle in, and to be honest, like it almost didn't make the trip up here because I wasn't sure that he really wanted it in the
in the blind.
in the blind.
Yeah.
But I wanted to showcase that because I think very few people know how good this is.
Yeah, and just for folks maybe tuning in, I don't know what this is the non-chill filter.
Non-chill filtered, travel exclusive. You can get it outside the United States or at duty-free stores.
Yeah.
Canada seems to get a lot of them.
So the brothers Barrel are still watching on their way back from Mexico, like.
Yeah, just go ahead. You're allowed 6 liters. That's 12. Make sure that you do whatever you got to do. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then, Lance, this is your shining moment here, man. You know, do you want to give us any other more clues, so we might be able to guess this bottle before we reveal it?
I mean, it's a true unicorn.
All right.
Sure.
So, people, before we unveil this, drop a comment what you think it is.
I think we need to do a couple more clues and see if people get it.
Yeah.
How about I'm feeling generous? Let's do another free giveaway for this.
Okay.
Well, when you say free give, so Lance is saying he wants to do a free giveaway.
You want to do we'll send out an ounce to one lucky person of whatever this is. All right. So that's what it is, everybody. Drop in your comments what you think it is. Lance has volunteered. We're going to send out 1 ounce of this to one lucky person.
I think we should pick the person first before we do the reveal.
Oh, that's even better.
That would be really good.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
Let's do. What would be the Lance? What would be the word?
Yep. Choose the word.
Well, that's going to be an easy one. Let's say Old Forester.
Okay.
Old Forester is the special word.
So put Old Forester in the comments, and then the winner will take home 1 ounce of this mystery bottle that only one person
It's a true
knows.
unicorn.
A true
So
unicorn.
it's very close to where we're at was one of the clues, and one of the clues was Old Forester.
So yeah, get Old Forester in the comments. Because
We're going to keep it open for about 2 minutes.
So Old Forester, I think, is probably something that's associated with a bottle, I'm guessing, at this point.
Yeah.
Lance is nodding his head in agreement.
Yeah.
So I love this here. In Louisville, downtown Louisville.
Down.
Louisville.
Louisville.
And still practice over
Say it like you have rocks.
Say it like you have rocks.
like chewing on a glass full of molasses.
Exactly. He's been, for those who watch his channel, he's been working on his Matthew McConaughey impersonation. I think that you should give him the old what for. Let him know.
All right.
There we go,
I'm
boys.
just saying into like
Every time he walks in, you'll see someone at the counter. Thanks for having me. All right.
Announcing myself in the room.
Oh.
Well, Steve thinks it's Old Forester 117, so they have a lot of iterations of the 117.
Yeah,
but I don't think this is the 117 because this is
it's
a tall bottle.
quite tall.
It's because they do the stumpy pints, right?
Stumpies, yeah.
You probably take that and birthday bourbon out.
Yeah, because
birthday bourbon.
I don't think the birthday bourbon, unless you got like some kind of cylindrical, tiny bottle. This is like a special release. What do we?
It's a special release and a unicorn, I would say.
I'm
You're not going to be stumbling upon that.
I'm nervous.
I'm genuinely scared.
I don't know. You just never know with this guy.
So come on, guys. If you want to be able to get 1 ounce sample of whatever's in this bag, which we don't have any idea what it is. Well, we do have an idea. It's something from Old Forester. Get Old Forester in the chat, and we will get this sample sent out to you to your front door. And it's probably something that you would like to try. And then we also have the Russell's sample giveaway.
Russell's, yeah, we still have that. Yep.
In our back pocket.
I don't know what he passed on, so if you will, please drop a comment and let me know what he passed on.
Yeah, probably is what's in his bag.
What? No.
Probably Old Forester.
Yeah.
Well, he was in.
He was. Apparently, he was.
It probably was the 117 rum, I imagine. Was it?
I don't know.
The President's Choice.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure why you would pass on the President's
Did he?
Choice.
I can't remember exactly what it was. That kind of defeats the purpose, though.
Mm-hmm. David Lee is saying, Patreon of the Whiskey Hope, a very nice gentleman.
No.
He said 1910 extra old.
1910 extra.
That was it extra extra old. Is that what
They
it
have
is?
an extra
Extra old.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know
How many
too much
extras
about
can
the
they put on it?
It depends on how many dollar signs they want.
That's right. Make the labels wider if we have to.
There you go. Right?
Smaller font, whatever we want.
I don't think it was the 117.
Yeah. Yeah, with the size this is here, I think it was the single barrel rye. So Jordan's taking the single barrel rye.
John Shank, who's late to the party. John, if you would want to win a 1 ounce sample of what is in this bottle, comment Old Forester in the description. We don't know what this is.
We have no
we will
idea.
find out here shortly.
Yeah, he's been sprinkling hints, but he's not gave us any like true clues until right now. You guys know exactly as much as we know.
He's been dropping that unicorn dust.
Yeah, sprinkling on fairy dust.
True unicorn is what he said.
True unicorn. No, sponsor video about Jersey Mike's. No, once again, Jersey Mike's, if you want to reach out to me at charles@thatbourbandude.com. QR codes on the back. We appreciate everything that you haven't done yet, but you will do in the future. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we're all in.
We're all in. All right.
Let's count them up then, is it?
Okay, he's guessing PC. Okay.
President's choice.
So let's start at the count at the top and see where we're at.
Yeah, bear with us as we go through this count.
We got 47 people in here. People, hold your comments for just a moment while we're counting. Once we're done counting, and then you can drop as many as you want.
Okay. Yeah, thank you all for joining us. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us on a Tuesday night, folks. I know this probably isn't a part of your regular scheduled viewing, but you know, I think it's why not? Why not? What else are you going to do on a Tuesday night?
What are you going? Yeah. What are you going to do better than watch two guys get drunk on?
So we have
Internet.
28 entries. Awesome, guys. Good job all around. We are going to pick that number right now. We're going to use a random number generator for one of you folks to be able to win a 1 ounce.
And once again, if you want to know how your number is in place as your comment comes in, that is your position in queue for your number.
And also as well, who should they reach out to get this?
To me, reach out to me at charles@thatbourbandude.com, and I'll just have to age verify you, and then I'll get it out to you.
Yep, Charles, thatbourbandude.com. Is it thatbourbandude.com?
Thatbourbandude.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you like that?
Is that
huh?
the email?
Yeah.
Thatbourbandude.com.
Charles@thatbourbandude.com.
Charles@thatbourbandude.com.
Charles@thatbourbandude.com. Yeah. It's beautiful. All right, people. Here we go. We got it all set up. We have 28 entries. We're going to hit it right now. We got number 12. Give us just a second. We'll tell you who number 12 is.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
There you go.
What? The Pats are showing up.
I'm
No,
actually
not
easier one
again.
for account as well.
You guys are having 4 of this right now, too.
Yeah, we're going to have a pour of this one.
Oh, yeah.
I think I see what it is. And this is very fitting.
Which one did you get? Make sure we're on the same page. Counted correctly. Yep.
It is Steve72 from Massachusetts.
Good job, bud.
Charles, can we reveal it now, Lance?
Let's do it. Oh,
What do we have here, Lance?
Good old president.
President's Choice. So this is aged 11 summers, number 54. Proof is going to be ABV is 59.30.
Not even cracked.
Not even cracked. Not even cracked. Congratulations, Steve. Heck yeah, buddy.
It is a very pretty bottle.
That is
indeed.
beautiful.
Whatever you thought you know is just gone out the window. What a ball of a bottle.
Just on the back here, I actually didn't realize that they put the months on it. It's 132 months aged. So
trying to do the math.
Yeah, I'm not doing the math. You never do math on camera, people. PSA of the day: don't do math on camera because it's forever, and when it's on the internet, it never goes away.
Yeah, well, 2 Patriots fans, Patriot fan who's doing the giveaway for this sample, and it goes to a guy from Massachusetts who has the number 12.
That's crazy.
It needs to go to the Seattle Seahawks game.
There you go. Well, we're sorry.
Lance, would you like to come over here and crack this with us? Bring you a chair with you, and actually, I'll give you my chair, and I'll go grab another chair.
Come on down. Tyler's warmed it all up and nice and toasty up in here.
So I got this from a buddy, actually. Megan got this. Megan Smith. Shout out to Megan.
Cheers for Megan.
We need fresh blends.
Oh, yeah?
I think that would be rude not to. How's the Coke Pop? That's what we're all here to see. Never had this whiskey. Never had any really limited release from Old Forester. Hey, there you go. That's
wonderful.
That's one of my favorite pours.
Yeah.
Oh,
we appreciate your kind generosity by bringing it on today.
It smell that nice.
Look at the color of it.
It's dark. It's dark.
Oh man, I'm excited.
This to me blows birthday bourbon out of the water for sure.
50.
It may even beat George T. Stagg.
Oh.
I mean, that's one of my favorite pours too.
That's controversial, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorite bottles from.
Do you remember when this was released?
Oh, I think they're on 60 something.
Different iterations of it?
60 something number 60.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
can't remember for the
Like batch 60
yeah.
or something. Okay.
Yeah. That's great.
Just hearing the golden nectar of the gods coming on. Like, thank you, man.
Of course.
When you were talking about this earlier on, saying that it's like the best Old Forester and then some that you can get.
What's the proof on that? Let me check it again. That's going to be 59.30.
That's a good ABV. Yeah, you gotta get the faces out of it.
Yeah, auto.
Usually it'll focus a little bit, but it's okay. Never mind.
Never mind, we tried.
We just look like
We just played peekaboo. Professional adult peekaboo, everybody.
Cheers, gents.
Cheers.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Banana, brown sugar, cherries for days.
Like not the peanuts, but the brittle part of the brittle.
The caramel, so
Yeah.
it's like the toffee. Thank you all for joining us, guys. We're pretty up there on the live stream on a Tuesday night. We appreciate it.
45 of you guys in here, drop us a comment. Let us know what you're drinking, where you're at, what state. We want to know. Wow, this. Okay.
I don't want to drink it.
just want to hold on to it.
Baby.
It's a baby. It's a baby.
It's a true unicorn.
Yeah, it's absolutely you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Great mouthfeel.
Wow.
Great mouthfeel. Perfect amount of wood. The heat to back it up as well balances out some of that sweeter notes.
Little tobacco in the background.
A little bit of spice there as well.
You said you never had it before.
No, never had it. Never had this. Never had birthday bourbon.
Shift left a little bit. We're out of center. There we go. We're gonna squeeze in here. Looking sexy as all get out. Oh my gosh.
Someone did guess President's Choice, right?
Yeah, someone
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
It's out there.
So something makes. Let me look back. I think Steve actually did.
That would be too funny.
That's crazy. It is Steve.
John Schenk in Yorktown, drinking Heaven Hill Bald in Pond. Mentioned that a few times tonight. Great bottle of whiskey, man.
Well, we met the owner of Heaven Hill.
Yeah, we did.
So funny story. We were doing a tour of Heaven Hill, and as we were walking out to was it Rick House H? Is that what it was?
The newest one with the big glass front.
The newest Rick House. Literally, as we were walking through the door, the owner who owns Heaven Hill was walking through the door, and I think we startled him a little bit.
He was like, "Hey, guys!"
And then he told us a little bit of a story about Evan Williams coming from Wales
Very nice guy.
Yeah, very
He's
nice
so
guy.
nice.
Like he didn't have to spend time just like sitting and
Yeah.
talking, or sitting, being there and talking because he's clearly in a rush. He want to do something.
Right. Took a time out of his day to say hi, introduce himself, tell us a wonderful story about Evan Williams.
Yeah,
It was really nice of him.
That's what whiskey's all about, right? You know?
Yeah.
You come with friends and leave with family. I think is when did I see that? I think Jim Beam.
Somebody.
I think that's their motto.
Some alcoholic. Yeah.
Mauricio is drinking Red Breed in Chicago.
Oh, love some rare breed.
Yeah, if you like that Red Breed, Mauricio, you need to get that non-chill filter Red Breed ASAP.
Kenneth's been chasing the President's Choice. We got John in Yorktown. Ooh, Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Love it, brother. We got AB in PA drinking some New Riff. Is that the New Riff single barrel? I just purchased one. Well, I back up. I have purchased one a while back, and it's just been hiding in the bar. And I popped that thing open. It was so dark.
Yeah.
I just don't even understand how they get it so dark. It's so quick.
My own experience with New Riff is that some of the single barrels would be okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
And the other single barrels would be just way off the mark.
This is
Like,
the
they're
only
so up
one.
and down, right?
Yeah, I don't have multiples to compare it to, but the one that I have picked up, I tried it the other day. Excellent. So dark, so rich, flavorful.
Man, that was a taste. That was the experience. We're still hoping that we were able to pick up a bottle of this.
Yeah,
if
we
they
was hoping
drop
for
some
it.
randomly at our forest. They feel like what?
This nose has a lot of a King Kentucky, which is
Yeah.
one of my other favorites. I don't know. This
Single
is-
barrel. Good job. Yeah.
This Brown Foreman,
Yeah,
and yeah, they're hitting at the mark.
everything good about Brown Foreman is in this class. You know.
You never had King.
David
No,
Lee
no.
here, Houston, Texas, sipping some 1792 foolproof. Man, you're speaking to me. That's my jam.
Yeah.
I am a big Barton's fan. Speaking of Barton's, we have a couple more bottles to share here, and we got a fresh crack one.
Do we?
Yeah, we have a couple more.
Do we?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and grab
Okay.
one.
we're running out of Glens. Yeah.
Oh, we got cases of Glens. I literally brought cases of Glens.
Charles brought up how many, like 30 or Glens or so up to the Airbnb, which is nuts. Oh yeah, we do have some more. This is turned from Heaven Hill, not Heaven Hill, Wild Turkey Night into a into North Forester real fast here.
Real quick. And then I did bring the infamous Hooters bottle. For those of you that don't know, I do have a Hooters bottle of whiskey. This is single-handedly the worst product I've ever tasted in my life.
I think it's probably on a keel with Jacob Glass.
Yeah, it could be. So
I'll take it for them, and I'll take it in the glass that I had the President's Choice.
you are not putting. I won't let you.
Great
Give
doors.
me the ball.
This
Give me the ball.
actually wait. No.
Well,
For Aaron, you need to chug it. You chug, I chug. For Aaron,
I'm not.
come on, just a little. Oh,
So I have a tour at
At 9 a.m.
Town Open Company at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So yeah, that's
Lance, you want to?
you want to get in on this?
Screw it. Come on, bud.
Kind of tastes a
Give me a
little.
little.
Kind of knows this a little bit like President's
little
Choice.
taste.
It does not. So, I'll explain this to everyone. So I
think
filmed
it
a
just needs
review.
to air out a little.
I filmed a review of this Hooters American Straight Whiskey. It's a little over 13 minutes, and 100% of it is an apology to people who are going to watch it. I haven't released it yet. I'm embarrassed of this bottle so much that I have not released the video. It's in the queue. It's edited. It's ready to go. But right now, if you guys want to see how bad this was in my first initial crack, this bottle cost a whopping $10 on the clearance shelf. Original price, $21.99.
My favorite bit about that is where is it distilled? My absolute. This is the best.
What was it? I forgot now.
Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida. No. So, produced and bottled by Florida Caribbean Distillers, Auburndale, Florida, for the United States. Fuck, I'm done. United States Inc. Okay, distilled in Indiana. So this was the juice that ran off the side of the column still, or I guess it was the column still.
Scraped off
off the floor into the gutters, and then they bottled it up, slapped the Hooters sticker on it. I would have paid $10 for Hooters sauce for wings.
Man, we peaked for this bottle.
And then we're dropping to the possible bottle.
We are in the gutter.
We got to compare that with the Arby's.
Oh, no, it was so smoky and gross.
We have to do a comparison.
At $10, did you overpay? Yes. They should have paid me to take this out of the building. And let me just say this. I don't want to be perfectly clear. I'm gonna go Southern Baptist preacher. I'm gonna do the hands. If you see this on the shelf and you're with someone else and they pick it up, you slap it out of their hands and do not let them take that, because you would be a bad friend if you let them purchase that bottle. So let that be known right now.
This is the sort of whiskey when a liquor store sells a bottle, their insurance premium goes down. Like they get a better price insurance.
Yeah.
It's that bad. Yeah.
I mean, the noses smell bad, but it has to be.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, John's looked up their press release. It says premium.
Premium.
Like we're all going to get cancer from this bottle.
Nothing screams premium like a Hooters label,
Yeah.
plastic cap whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing this.
Yeah, this bottle also comes with a divorce and 2 child support payments. I just want anyone to know that hasn't already picked this up. Yeah, it's aged, I think it says at least 2 years.
So we can compare it to maybe that was.
Same ballpark.
Same ballpark.
They're in the same division.
Same ballpark. Oh,
They both
my
have
gosh.
a losing record.
Sipping some short barrel Bruzel Pick. That is not free. Oh, okay. Man.
I mean, like water.
This definitely tastes like malt.
If I just pretend like I drink it and slide it off the side, y'all won't notice.
Better than Travelers. Which is a very low bar, by the way. Very low
You know, the only reason like why you're saying that is because it was mixed with like 1 drop of President's Choice, and it improved it to the point so much that it's
so-
palatable.
It's
It's like Mean Green cleaning solution for your bathrooms.
So complex. I need to.
All right, we have a serious question right here. Serious question.
Let's bring it down a little bit.
All right. All right. My Total Wine Black Label Single Barrel Old Forester, $100. Are they really that much better than?
Why? So why
Well,
are they charging
it's-
$100 for that?
I think I paid like, I don't remember. I have the receipt posted in the Facebook
Because the
group.
blue labels are like what, 90, right?
89 downstairs.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to crack one, and we're going to let you know. I actually brought this. This is my first one that I've ever been able to get my hands on, and I'll just go ahead and let you guys know. Obviously, it's 100 proof. Warehouse H, most importantly, floor number 7. So that's going to be next up on the list. And you wanted to know, and we're going to deliver. So we're going to have that to back it up.
It's funny because like as we're drinking through like the President's Choice, the Hooters, off the one side I just have the Russell Reserve 15
Just
as
to
a
cleanse your
chaser.
palate. Drinking through the world's whiskey, 1 glass at a time.
just you know, anytime I'm going in and out of the whiskey, it's just a quick cleanse of the Russell's 15.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome.
Diabolical.
So yeah, you are going to get the real Insta response to that, because like, I mean, obviously we didn't know that you were going to ask that question, and and I had planned this bottle out for over 2 months now to have this here. I still haven't sipped this. I'm so nervous still. Like I'm still nosing it, and I'm getting.
Oh, is that the Hooters?
You know?
Lance
Yeah.
gave up.
Okay, all right.
It does. You know, it does. It reminds me a little bit of like some of the stuff Old Forester followed, like some of the more complex whiskey.
No, it doesn't.
Because do you use the same glass as the President?
I did.
There you go.
There was a mistake. I made a mistake.
So for someone who hasn't had this Old Forester 100, I will try to give you very new and fresh
I did.
information. Like
I've been sending out QR codes for people to be able to drop in some comments. Appreciate it, Sam.
maybe some Glens.
Yeah. Oh, we need some more Glens.
Where are we?
I'll mix with that with
Apparently, we're going to bust open another case of Glens.
Look out.
I got to cleanse my palate with some. This is bad. Oh, this we have a question for Lance. This is coming in from apparently a lady named Mylan is going to be asking a question. We're hungry. What are we ordering? Well, wherever she's at, well, order what you want. Send us the bill. That only applies to the lady.
all the white together.
Yeah, we have three wives and a unit over from us babysitting. Thank you, ladies, so much for babysitting and making this live stream possible. Honestly, guys, girls, everyone that's watching, if it wasn't for them taking care of the kids tonight, this would not have happened. Yeah, so I'll cheers to you guys as soon as we get something that's not Hooters whiskey.
So you know how we were talking a little bit earlier on, like how they deliver Glens is a little different these days, because like they want to make it a little bit safer. Well, you have a Glen here, and it's broken.
Son of a piece.
Oh,
so look at this. We were just talking about they had changed the design of the boxes for Glens. Look at this. This one was shipped to me broken. Unfortunate. I don't think it's worth my time to send it back for one Glen, but yeah.
So much for the ditching the cardboard, right?
Yeah, they should have stayed with the cardboard. Those of you who have buying the 6-pack Glens, they were in cardboard before. Now they come in a clamshell styrofoam that is absolutely horrible.
They dropped it.
And then Evergreen's the bar.
Oh yeah, okay,
$6 a quart.
Yeah, good
If you
price.
guys are in town, go to Knox Evergreens or Bardstown. They have great bars.
Oh.
Bardstown is like one of my favorite places in the world. That's such a nice, smaller town, quaint feeling.
Cheers, Bert. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about this. Just popped Silbach 10-year. Wow.
I don't know too much about Silbach.
I do not.
Yeah, I can imagine it's probably sourced, right?
I'm assuming so. Andrew, if you wouldn't mind letting us know where that is distilled, help us out here, because I don't know anything about that one. I've seen it on Bourbon Outfitters. I think no, it was not on Bourbon Outfitters. I'm just kidding. It was on Silbach. But yeah, let us know where that's from.
Brothers Brown was asking what's on the table.
So
Depends how these two. We also had President's Choice here recently.
Is this me? Okay. Oh, jeez.
This is a very good pick.
This is very good.
This is a very good pick. Again, I've never had this black label before. It seldomly comes to Colorado. We get a ton of the blue label.
Yeah.
Like, and we're talking you can still find them in Colorado for $80. Which is good. Yeah. I know a lot of places have jumped up to like $90 now, so you can find them. I was also able to find two of the rye versions lately.
Yeah, I actually picked up some ryes in Florida. I went many years without ever finding the rye, but I was in Florida and found it.
Maybe they kind of caught up a little bit with supply like that.
When I walked in, I saw a massive display. They probably had 200 bottles there.
Of the rye.
Of the ryes. Yeah. I've never seen it.
They don't do picks, right?
This was not. This was not a pick.
Yeah, I don't think
because it actually. I think it just said like Old Forester or something.
I think that they only do the blues in picks, and they only do the greens as non-picks.
Yeah, well, and the blacks are picks.
And the blacks
because this one here is coming in selected by Liquor Hutch. So, thank you, Liquor Hutch, wherever the hell you are in this wonderful world.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah,
nice little bit of spice. Real great sweetness. That traditional Old Forester brown foreman banana nut bread, some chocolate sprinkles on it. Great. A little bit of a savory note, a little bit of heat that kind of cuts through there. This is right up my alley in terms of ABV.
I've seen these at the distillery.
Yeah, I've never seen those at the distillery.
You would think that would be a ball that they would drop at the distillery, right?
You would think so, but
like appeals to a lot of the
I've never seen it. None of the Facebook groups or anything. So everyone, let's give a yes or no. Is this worth the $100 plus tax? Patrick, go ahead.
Thanks for starting with me first.
Yeah, because you always have the best opinions.
So I would say, personally, when it comes to whiskey, I like to be as frugal as I can. As well, I like to be cheap with whiskey. I just don't like getting ripped off. I think this is a great whiskey, and I think there's many bottles that cost a lot more than this that can't even lace the shoes of this bottle.
Right.
I would say if you can't get this bottle and you find it for $100 for one time, I would say get it. It's a one-time bottle. Savor it, enjoy it, and then after that, kind of make up your mind on how you kind of appreciate the bottle. Total Wine, depending on your state, maybe just nudge them to be like, can I have a sample?
Yeah.
Can I try a sample of this? Because I know in some states they will. They might have some open balls. They might be able to give you a sample of it.
Total Wines often have bottles on their little cart in their bourbon aisle.
Yeah, so and that gives you the opportunity to decide yourself. If I saw this exact bottle on a shelf tomorrow and it was $100, I would buy it because I don't see it. It's a great tasting bottle. It's right in line with the proof. I think this would be awesome in a cocktail. I think this would be phenomenal in a cocktail. But I wouldn't buy it again afterwards for $100. Yeah. I would try to find it for around, what is the MSRP in this?
I think it's 69. I think that's what I have in it. Maybe it was 79. I can't remember. But
yeah,
it was somewhere right in that
cheaper
area.
This, isn't it,
Rough, I'm gonna say between $69 and $80. I can't put like a specific dollar amount of that. I got
so not quite standing on the fence here as a one-time ball. This specific pick, I would pay $100. But if you get that sample first, it gives you the opportunity to make up your own mind. And I also don't like Total Wine, so don't buy it.
Okay, so don't buy from Total Wine. Box stores are out, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a slightly different opinion. Okay, if it was Warehouse H47, yes, $100, absolutely. Now, if it was a lesser known warehouse at a lower level, let's say 1 through 4, I would want to be at a lower price. But Warehouse H seems to be kind of like where they get their special juice from. They've even released Warehouse H in the 117 series. So whatever is special about that, yes, it makes it worth maybe a little bit more to me. And then especially being on floor 7, I don't know if anyone's watching, if you know how high the Ricks go. 7 seems to be about as high as I've ever seen. Have you guys seen anything higher than 7?
Not really, but I've never been in one of the Rick houses as well. Maybe they have like stuff on the top shelves, or the top in the Rick that they blend like King, Kentucky, or President's Choice, you know?
Yeah.
So potentially it could, but potentially they could just put like a cap on just what they do, because they don't have a distillery tour at the proper location, right? They have one here.
Just here.
And this is kind of like for show almost.
Show,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
All right, this one here, we got Warehouse G Floor 7.
That's a
question about that bottle. Are you getting a lot of extra spit and a very long finish, or does it kind of fall flat for you? Oh, here we go. Yeah. We got a...
Are you saying that you have that bottle?
Yeah. Are you saying that you got this one?
Prometheus.
Because this is H Floor 7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
H45.
SRP is 85 in Oregon, which is state controlled. Okay. Never had a chance to buy one locally. Yep.
Still buying both.
Yeah, if I have quite a decent amount of these, just because we see these blues so much in Colorado, and now they're starting to sit on shelves. Mm-hmm. Like even at $80 some places, they can't move them as much, but usually you'll see them $90, and they're sitting on shelves right now, which is awesome because it's a great whiskey. It would be nice if it was $80 again, but I have a few different ones which are really good. Argonaut Wine and Liquor seem to do one every year, and I think I have a 21, 22, 23, and a 24, which is really good. They're all kind of like great ABVs as well.
Metaprometheus is saying that he believes it's 8 is the highest floor. I don't know. Like
I've
I
never seen an 8.
I couldn't confirm at all because I literally don't know. This is the highest floor that I've ever seen, and that's part of the reason why I have that bottle.
Yeah.
3 Ricks to a 4, right?
3 Ricks to a floor.
Times 7.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. So let's crack into this one here. So I brought this one specifically because this is the sweetest, most caramel forward one that I've ever found. And it's actually kind of a lower proof one. This is coming from Warehouse H as well, but it's floor number 5. So more centrally located, so more rounded, balanced flavors, I guess would be the best way. And then this is a 62.55 ABV or 125.1 proof.
So I would argue
that
that's probably on the lower end of the barrel strength picks that you get.
Yes.
I think they generally would be like a little bit closer to 65, right?
Right, yeah. And it's something that I don't know if maybe some of you guys have seen the same thing, but a lower proof, barrel proof product seems to be a more balanced product than a higher proof product. And I typically find it to be slightly better mouthfeel, more oily than the higher proof one. I feel like the higher proof one, that ABV, just kind of like a little too much burn and doesn't provide that great mouthfeel that you get.
If you're someone who works for Michter's, you want to clip that because that's almost like their slogan, Michter's, isn't it? They put the whiskey in the barrel at lower proof. Lower proof. They feel like it gets a lot more of those sweeter flavors. Yeah, it comes through and it's more versatile and more enjoyable.
Exactly.
And they do a great job with it. You know,
well said.
This stuff like so.
Well said.
If you're looking for a spokesperson, Charles is available. and anybody watches my channel here, definitely go over to Charles's channel, That Bourbon Dude, and definitely give his videos a watch. Subscribe to his channel. He does some really great stuff. We're always bouncing great ideas off each other as well. So,
and Jersey Mike's, if you're listening, hit me up at charles@thatbourbondude.com. Appreciate you.
Keeping the sponsorship local, man, you know?
Yeah. Have you already got this?
I'm still nursing 100 proof, but I will take.
Are you like a nurse shark?
So like,
you guys have some big pours.
Mine is hefty. I don't have to get up near as early as these fellas.
Here. And we still have the Russell's giveaway to do.
We still have the Russells. Don't forget it, people.
I feel like we probably need to do that soon, right? Yeah.
You want to do it soon?
Otherwise, we'll end up forgetting.
All right. So it is.
Let's give it till 8. We'll give it a long time for people to get in.
You still have the Colorado time on your laptop.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. It's almost 9 here. So we are almost at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So actually, I want to see where you guys are from. Drop what time zone you're in, because I kind of want to see what the spread is. If you're still early in the morning or late at night, what is it? I mean, it can't be early in the morning unless you're around the world, right?
Oh, I've got a lot. I got some watches from Australia, UK. So
you got like what, 2%, 1%?
Yeah. 2%.
I think I have one viewer from Germany that I've spoke to, and then a couple from Sweden. Yeah. All right.
Look, there's a nice shout out from Shadadi working.
Sorry.
The one you're on now.
Yeah, there we go.
That one. So anybody's in Washington who's looking for the black label, Old Forest, there I told why.
Silverdale,
These are hard to find.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's something that you would think they would put more out of compared to like the blue label.
10 p.m. Mountain. We got Cleveland. So is that Cleveland, Ohio? Because we have a bunch of Clevelands in our area. We have lots of Clevelands around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kentucky has Cleveland.
Good.
Tennessee. Yeah.
America tends to do that a lot.
Yeah, we repeat.
It's like same name.
We just rinse and repeat for every state.
It's easier, right?
Yeah. Georgia, Chicago, Northern Kentucky, almost 10 p.m. Yep, I know that feeling. Almost 10. Heck yeah. Getting up at 5 a.m. for work. Coming up pretty fast.
What should we do the code word as for the Russell's giveaway?
You know what?
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey. Go ahead. We're going to close this off in 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. Drop wild turkey in right now. You'll be entered to get the giveaway.
It's such a good sample.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful one. One of the best.
We're going to throw in the wild turkey rare breed as well.
We're going to throw in the wild turkey rare breed. It wasn't announced
Breaking
that it
news.
was. Yep. Because of how it fared in the blind, we are going to add one additional sample. So instead of the 4, you are now getting 5. So drop it in wild turkey. You got 2.5 minutes left, and then we're going to
pick an excellent winner.
Yeah, and then we've got another amazing bottle to open right here off camera.
Can't do
it. We can do it. We got stuff. We'll start cracking the stuff from the hall.
This is what I'm dealing with right now. And there's another glass behind my hand. Yeah, I'm still just like Russell's 15 in between.
We gotta be at Heaven Hill early in the morning.
Do you?
Not again.
No, I can't.
And if someone watches the channel, I'm gonna have a couple of videos coming up here about my experience here in Kentucky, some of the store hauls, some of the information that I can share with you folks here as well. So definitely keep an eye out. I'm sure Charles will do the same with his channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting in there, guys. Dropping them in quick. You guys getting faster on the draw. The more whiskey you get in, the faster you can type.
My man, the iPad's here. What's going on, man? How you doing, iPad? Nice to hear from you, dude. Welcome aboard. I like that comment. So much like earlier on, iPad is a long subscriber of the channel as well. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, back when we were like hustling to get 50 subscribers, iPad commenting like maybe a lot of the videos we were doing, all great insight into a lot of the bourbon that we were drinking.
I think you were my second subscriber.
I think so.
I think you were my second subscriber.
And that's my wife.
Yeah, one of you two. Yeah. And then Aaron that's in here with us, he was like in my first 10. Yeah.
Lance was your second subscriber.
Second subscriber.
He was your first unsubscriber.
Yeah. He it was only like maybe 20 minutes. He's like, this guy's a joke.
Why is that? So iPad, we're saying Wild Turkey, and for anybody who else has just joined, we have one giveaway left of the night, the sample giveaway. That is the Russell's Reserve 13, the Russell's Reserve 15, the Russell's Reserve Camp Nelson C and Camp Nelson F. And Charles is also throwing in a sample of the Wild Turkey non-chill filtered rare breed. To be in for a chance to win that, hit Wild Turkey in the comments, and we are going to pull someone at random in the order that they come in, which represents their number.
We're going to keep that open. It seems like we're getting a couple more people in here, so we're going to keep it up in a couple more minutes, and then we'll close it to the random generator. We're going to open up this next bottle and continue with a couple more questions.
And just to reiterate, if I can find that information from the stuff I posted earlier on, I will also in the chat post my order in which we did the Russell's Reserve lineup as well. I can't remember yours, Charles.
At this point, I'm starting to forget. I should have taken his lead and followed with that with posting it. But most importantly, what is important to me is the dark horse was the Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered. Really shined above a lot of the very expensive bottles. It beat out both Camp Nelson's and the 13-year. So wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I think mine is in the chat here. So my first place was Russell's 15, then the Rare Breed Uncut, which Charles was just talking about, then the single Rick F, Russell's 13, and then the Camp Nelson C. I believe Charles first was Russell's 15, second was that Russell's 13.
Yes, 13.
Russell's 13, then the non-chill filtered Rare Breed, and then the Camp Nelson C, and then Camp Nelson F.
I believe that's correct. Yeah. If it's not correct, it's very close.
Yeah, I know.
Because I do know that mine was middle of the field for the Rare Breed.
It's interesting that we had more or less both. The last bottom three were all interchangeable.
Yeah, I just can't believe that the single Rick houses were the first two out.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think do you have any more of those Rare Breeds on?
No, that's my only one.
You're gonna have to try to sort something out.
Yeah,
trip here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
going to Canada.
Yeah, we need to go to Canada. There were some at the Toronto airport.
Do they sell them in Canada?
Yeah, in Canada. Yeah, that's where I've been able to acquire mine.
Road trips on the card. Wife,
yeah.
get some Cuban cigars and.
All right, so it is 9:02. I can't even talk. I'm done. I'm done. I'm goofing. 9:02 Eastern time. We're going to close it off right now. We're going to go ahead and count these up and see where everybody's at. As before, whatever your comment come in what order is your number. So we're going to count this right now. So bear with us, people.
Someone was asking as well why we can't get Wild Turkey Rare Breed in the US. Do you know why that is, Lance? I think it's probably something that appeals to the international market that we can't get. Something maybe a little bit like exclusivity, I guess, for people who are abroad. Maybe just make them feel a little bit special or something that they can get at Gandhi. I know that was a great question you had there. The iPad, some serious counting happening. Yeah, we need to get this right. So far we've had two giveaways. We did the George D. Stag Junior, H-Tail Barrel Proof, and the Full Proof by Benchmark sample. And then Lance kindly did a sample of the President's Choice. And then we're doing this last Russell's one. Oh, I was way off. I need to count again.
He's going to count again, folks. His run is...
Oh, I was on YouTube, that's fine.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Yeah. So let me touch on the Wild Turkey thing. So during the bourbon dark ages, when bourbon wasn't really that popular, Japan actually kept Wild Turkey afloat. They love the products. That's why there's so many exclusive Japanese releases. We used to have the 8-year here and the 12-year. I think they did away with those roughly around 1997. Somebody knows precisely, drop it in the comments. But somewhere in around 97, they stopped with the age statements for us, and it was exclusive to Japan because it was kind of a thank you to them for holding them up. You know, they propped them up during the really tough times in the bourbon market. So they have a lot of amazing products like the 8-year, the 12-year Wild Turkey, even the Evan Williams 12-year.
Yeah, multiple different distilleries like Four Roses.
Four Roses, right?
Blanton's,
yeah. They have the Tokra there.
Yeah, so we had the 2 late entries.
Oh, yeah, let's count them in it. Yeah, we're counting them.
So we have 33 total, folks,
okay.
Which is awesome, by the way. So best of luck.
Best of luck.
33 up in here.
Let's get you all guys in here.
And again, reach out to Charles at That Bourbon Dude. I will post the email in the comment section here now so you know who to reach out to. Or do you want me to send these ones off?
We need to figure out which side of Mississippi they are on, the Mississippi River, because that will determine the easiest way for us to ship them.
Well, I'm going to be taking Don's back with
Don's will go with you, yes. And then whoever wins this one, if you will drop a state that you're in, so we can determine which one of us needs to ship that out. All right, so we're doing 33 entries. That's correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's my wife, we're going to read
it. Yeah. All right. Let's get this out of the way. So we got 33 set up. Let's hit it right here. Number 10. We got number 10. Who do we have? Everybody's scrolling as fast as they can to count.
Double check. This is an important one.
I scrolled too fast.
Cool. I had the same person again. Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to announce it right now. Bam.
Yeah, boss. Coming in heavy with a Wild Turkey. Congratulations, my man.
Congratulations. Drop us a comment real quick. Let us know what state you're in so we can get that out the easiest to you, because if you're far away from me, that'll take several more days.
Jeff with a sneak at the end. Go to the recent comment.
What did he say?
He's just posting his state.
Oh. Look at Jeff coming in clutch here. What a guy. Let's highlight the man for an effort. Way to go. Appreciate you, my man. Heck yeah, congrats.
Yeah, congrats to Bust. Nice one. Appreciate it. What a great, great sample. You know, I think reach out to us as well, man. Write one of us and let us know when you taste through them. Maybe you can do the same thing we did.
Yeah,
blind them.
Let us know the order.
Order.
Absolutely.
Maybe the next time we do like a blind, we'll post that as well. The other Seattle guy.
The other Seattle.
What do we got here? Is he in it? Oh, that's probably easiest for you on that side. Yeah, because it would take like 2 weeks for me to get up there.
There you go. But you can do the President's Choice then.
Yeah, President's Choice. I'll take care of the President's Choice. Absolutely. Heck yeah. So I'm going to give everybody a slight clue of the next bottle. I am a Barton's fan. This next bottle comes from Barton's. It is not under their label. It is a sourced product. Drop in the comments right now what you think this bottle is. Email Patrick for that for yours. Let me highlight this there. Patrick, will you drop your email in the comment section, please?
So I'll hit that right now.
The iPad's going with Calumet. That's a good guess. There's a lot of companies out there that's doing Barton stuff. So drop it in the comments. Tell me what you think this is going to be. This is a Barton source product. This is not a Barton's labeled product.
Yeah. Do you have much of the Costco Barton stuff?
I actually have none of the Costco
Yeah, a lot
stuff.
of people ask me on the channel, and like, I had the small batch, that's it.
So I will defer this to another channel. SLB did a great review of their whole lineup. I think they may have been missing one bottle. So if you want to know about that one, check out SLB Drinks. They did a amazing job with that one.
I think a little bit of mixed reviews, I think, from what I was able to find out myself. I think I actually watched that video as well.
Yeah. I love their channel. Great dynamic. Those guys are awesome. Traders, we got some comments. Trader Joe, Kirkland, Calumet. What else? So let me highlight this one. This one technically is still Buffalo Trace because it is the same mash bill as like E.H. Taylor, George T. Stagg, and everything. They just send it over and then they redistill it at the A. Smith Bowman distillery so that they can call it a Virginia product.
If you're someone who can't find E.H. Taylor single barrel and can find Bowman single barrel, very similar. Yeah.
Even the small batch is amazing.
Yeah, it's I've been shouting since I started the channel. Actually, I think like the second video I did was which Blantons is the best Blantons, like regular Blantons, Caribou Crossing. I think it was El Matili and then Bowman single barrel because they're all like Buffalo Trace single barrels, and like the Bowman was like lights out.
Before I ever got any of the E.H. Taylor products, I was able to get a small batch and a single barrel of the Bowmans. And honestly, if I can't find an E.H. Taylor, I will always go to those products.
I would say that it's probably harder to find now Bowman small batch and single barrel than E.H. Taylor small batch and single barrel, at least in Colorado.
The single barrel here is quite hard. The small batch is dropping quite often here in Kentucky.
If you're someone who drives throughout Kansas and Missouri a lot, you will see the small batch and the port finished quite a lot at MSRP, which is pretty dope.
Look here. Look what we got here. We got a super sticker. You want to address this one?
Super chat. Thank you so much, Super Chat. Thank you so much, patrons. We appreciate it. Also, I think this might be a good time to kindly interject here a little bit. Here on the Whiskey Cove, we are doing a charity raffle, and Charles over here kindly donated a bottle for said charity raffle. He donated the E.H. Taylor small batch, as we're on the subject. Again, another great segue here. Thank you for doing that. I haven't done an update on the Whiskey Cove videos just because I did a bit of a backlog because we're going to do a lot of Kentucky stuff. I was able to secure a sponsor for one of the episodes in November. So we're actually kind of at like $350 of my $1,000 goal so far. And it's been like 3-4 weeks. So without people like Charles, without the subscribers, folks at home, the Patreons as well, for my Patreons are stepping up. In terms of donating balls, $10 a ticket. Yes, I've had it supports St. Jude, chosen by the Whiskey Cove community. If we can get to $1,000 with some adverts as well in the videos, I'll be very happy with that, and something that maybe we can collaborate on in the future as well. Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. We got $10 a ticket.
Yep,
go over to the whiskeycove.square.site. Go hit up where any of my recent videos, and all the information is in the description box below. Just a great cause. I'm throwing in a bottle of Blanton's. Cuban rum that you can't get in the US, Havana Club 7, and a Cuban cigar pairing with them, and also a full glass collection. We have Old Forester Barrel Strength single barrel. We have the Ashilla single barrel. We have Eagle Red. Just really, really, really great.
And I will go ahead and do this. I will announce all proceeds coming from this video. We'll donate to the charity as well.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think that's what it's all about, right? You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's one of the great things about the whiskey community and bourbon community in general is that people just rally around good causes. Great sense of community, like Lance.
St. Jude, right? Yeah. That's what we're doing this for.
St. Jude Hospital and Research Center.
Awesome.
Can't think of a better cause. Meta Prometheus, Caribou Crossing, a $20 whiskey and a $70 ball. Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but that blue wax that they put is like one of the prettier blue waxes that you can see.
It comes off really easy.
Yeah, it just flakes off. Yeah, it's instantly.
So when I was out in Canada 2 or 3 years ago, they had stacks of the stuff, but it was like $100 Canadian. So I wouldn't buy it for $30, let alone all the liquor I brought. We drove our RV up there actually, because there's this specific point in the US. It's called Point Roberts, and it's the furthest northwest point you can go to. And to get there, you have to go up through Canada, come through the international border to a peninsula, and then come through like the checkpoints and stuff, and then you come back into the US. And it's just like a little peninsula, small town there, and me, my wife, and my family camped down. I had a great time.
That's awesome.
And then you come back through to Canada, back through the border as well. And We hit up a bunch of liquor stores. I probably should have did some videos on it now, thinking about it. That's why I got all like the Cuban rum, the Cuban cigars and stuff like that. And just a bunch of Caribou Crossing they had there. And then we also had like Alberta Premium, but it was quite expensive. I think they just have a heavy tax on it.
Wow.
Like they do have on the cigars there as well. But yeah, if you're ever up that way, what is that? Is that Vancouver up there?
Yeah, Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely take a trip up there. I think it is definitely a fun one.
Still looking for the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Is that going to be the rye or the whiskey?
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Oh, we got a little super chat here.
Yeah, much appreciated, Scott. Thank you for doing that. We really appreciate that.
Awesome.
Great cause.
All right, who's ready for the big reveal of what this bottle is? Let me just recap some of the guesses here. We've got Green River, Calumet 16. Apparently, Aaron hates Isaac Bowman. What's the deal with Isaac? What did he do?
So Isaac Bowman is the cast strength version, right?
No, that's the Abraham.
But they do
Isaac
like
is
gingerbread. They do like different other like unique finishes.
Yeah. There's
come under the Isaac.
I think I've seen a George Bowman, which is like a bourbon. I'm sorry, a rum.
Because it's brothers, right?
Yeah,
Isaac and Abraham, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Maybe there's a third brother.
George.
That's
Could
come
be
of
George.
age.
Could be a grandpa.
Okay, yeah. Not a
Cousin,
brother,
third
not a brother
removed.
then.
Yeah, right. All right, back into
brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Yeah, married into the family. iPad said we're Lucky 7 is good. Smoke Wagon, Ever North, Trader Joe, Kirkland.
I don't think anybody got it.
No one has got it. We still got a couple comments jumping in right now. Isaac is the port finish.
Oh,
See, I can't do the port finish. That's just not my thing.
He didn't like it.
No, apparently Aaron did not like that.
Port finish, yeah. It's I have the bottle. I've tried it a few times a few years ago, and I still have an unopened bottle. I just haven't hit open.
Just can't do it.
Reason. Like I think it probably will be similar to the Barton release that they did in I think it's like Thomas port finish, like the tall bottles. They did like a Chardonnay.
Oh yeah,
they did a port. I think it's basically the similar to that.
What deterred me from that was the pricing, because I didn't think the value was there, so I didn't.
I was at this liquor store in Arizona, in close to Scottsdale, but it was Mesa, Tempe area, and it was like a discount closeout store, and they were selling that for like $30 a bottle.
Oh my gosh!
And they sound like a bunch of other stuff, like really cheap. I don't know how they were able to do it, but it was like almost like a closeout. I still didn't buy it because still wasn't worth it.
Just picked up the 2023 Makers BEP Barrel Proof entry yesterday. Does anyone have a strong opinion either way on this one? Have not cracked or opened this one yet. Yeah, I have it at home. I think it's a backup for something, but I didn't open it, so I can't. I don't have an opinion.
Yeah, I drank that bottle from start to finish.
Yeah, good.
Mid. Yeah, I would say it's nothing. I was hoping for big things, like the last of that series. I thought that they would just crush it. The BRT02 is my go-to of that whole series. So we blinded every single one. So on the Whiskey Hill, we blinded every single one from RC19, 2019 edition, up to the BEP. And then we also blinded a blend of all of them together. And then we just blinded them out. BRT02 won, but the BEP actually finished quite low.
I can't lie, I'm sort of heartbroken because I thought the barrel entry proof was going to be the big one, and you said fair to Midland. So, maybe I'll end up giving that one away or something.
Yeah, and it might be more your palate, but I think the BRT02 is like this beautiful, like toasted, wheated bourbon. Essentially, that's so good. I actually have I'm sitting on 3 or 4 bottles of that stuff. It's just so good.
Wow. Kenneth's got a guess here. He's got a Buckner's 10 or 13. That's very close. You're heading in the direction. So let's give a little bit of a hint.
Is this discontinued?
Discontinued. That's your hint.
The line or this bottle?
The entire line has been discontinued.
So that wipes out Calumet then.
Right. So that's going to drop out Calumet. Actually, every single guess now. So what Barton source product has been discontinued that you still can find sometimes? Not very often, but it's still out there. BRT02.
How much did you pay the first for that BEP? I still think I'm a big Makers fan. I still think it's worth the money that you pay for it anyway, because it gives you every one of that range, the Makers series, the Wood Finisher series, is all a little bit different. And I think that it gives you the ability to kind of let you know what you like about makers and don't like, just by kind of researching the staves that they use.
Right.
And then if you find something like the BRT02 that I really like, and I research which staves they use, then I know exactly what single barrel picks to go for and what I really like.
Yeah, follow that same stave profile
Follow
from Source From.
stave profile.
That's awesome. Mine I picked up actually at a Walmart, so I think I paid either $69 or $79 for that BRP.
Yeah, so that was the last bottle that should have been
BEP.
MSRP. Should have been $69.99.
Yeah.
I think they might. I have to look at a receipt for the new one I bought the other day, but I think that might have stepped up to $79.99.
We get a lot of Belle Meade Arians jumping in with a Sam Houston 16. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and reveal this bottle. It's going to be a actual Sam Houston 15. I'll give you the specs on this one here. This is batch number KY3. So if you did not know when it was distributed, each state had a specific batch that was indicated on the label. This batch was 3 barrels. This was barrel date month going to be 04 and year is going to be 06. Aged 15 years, char level number 4. Barrel type was American white oak. Mash bill going to be 74% corn, 18% rye, and 8% malted barley, distilled and aged in Bardstown, Kentucky.
The Calumet guesses were pretty much all the points.
Very, very good. Yeah. So, like for me, the Calumet and this is kind of unilateral. Look at this. This is basically the same stuff. What's the proof on this? 103, I think, maybe 103. Yeah, 103 or 51.5% ABV. All right, let's crack this out. Early day heading out. All right, take it easy, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in. This probably will be our last pour of the night, I think. Yeah. And the tab just broke off of it. So. Yeah. Whoa! I'm still sensitive over that one. Those of you that are not in the That Bourbon Dude private Facebook group, if you were, you saw my stream on our virtual bottle share a couple Mondays ago. The Stag Batch 23A cork ripped off. You guys got to watch me dig that damn cork out. Let's wet this one.
Wet that whistle.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
That was nice. That was nice. Guess we're doing this.
Yeah, we're at the reusing stage.
Yeah.
You want the Hooters?
Yeah.
The Hooters Glen. No Hooters Glen.
I'll take the Hooters hot sauce.
I need to grab some water here, get that palate cleansed somewhat.
The first time having this.
This is the first time having this one for you? You might want to give him this one. He's getting up early. Basically the same. You're not getting up. Are you getting up with us? Okay, we'll just let that know. Still questionable. If you ever have to decide on how much you're drinking based on what time you're getting up, drop a thumbs up in the comments. We want to know that you have to judge your pours by what time you wake up in the morning. And myself, I do the same thing, and that's what we were discussing here. What time we're getting up. We still have a few things. Patrick is going to be at. I think he's going to be Bardstown tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a tour there at some point in time, early in the morning. A few other things. Myself, I am. I've got some casino action. I'm going to head over to the casino and check it out. Make sure everything's still functioning there.
I may hit
Michter's, yep. If they're open, yeah. Their AC has been down. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. The AC at Michter's is down. They were only open for like 1 hour on Sunday, I believe it is. Oh, what do we have here? We're going to do a reveal?
No, not quite. I just wanted to show everybody that coming up on a video near you is going to be a full flex.
Yeah.
We did pretty well in Heaven Hill, and we spent a lot of good money as well. So, yeah. Just like a championship fighter with all the belts.
Yeah. He's basically the Michael Phelps of Heaven Hill. So just to let you know, instead of gold medals, he has gift bags.
That's where it's at.
Oh, yeah,
You're going to see some good videos on both of our channels from that.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I can't wait to do that.
Sam Houston 15 here.
Yeah, this is the Sam 15. We did 2 kind of slightly heavier pours and then 1 light. We had to mix it up and make sure that you get the lighter pour because you are getting up earlier than either of us. Heck yeah.
I'm not the biggest 1792 fan either. You know that.
Yeah.
It smells good on nose.
Yeah.
One of my claims to fame is that I think I must have been like one of the last people to do that tour. Like the last month or 2 we were down here and they were closing it.
Oh wow.
Also a 9 a.m. tour that I did that day. I was the only person on it.
Wow.
And I had quite the VIP treatment.
Oh,
that's very nice.
Which is really nice. I think the chick that was doing the tour was moving to Scotland at the time. So we had a lot to talk about.
I bet you did.
She was pretty cool.
That's awesome, man. Well, this on the nose, man. Let me, boys and girls, this is good. I haven't had a Sam Houston 15 in many years, at least 2, possibly 3.
This is the first Sam Houston I've ever had.
First Sam, for both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. First time I've ever
I
had.
said I'm
So-
not a big 1792.
I'm the biggest Barton fan at the table, I guess. Okay, well, that's fun.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
1792 12 year.
12. Well, plus 3.
Yeah, I guess all right. This is what happens.
Cheers, everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Those of you who donated to the St. Jude's, awesome. Thank you so much. If you haven't had the opportunity, remember you can purchase raffle tickets to be part of that charity event at the whiskeycove.square.site. You'll be able to purchase those. Those are $10 a piece. And it's going to go to a great cause, helping some needy families at St. Jude's. Amazing. They cover the expenses of the children in the hospital and help their families get housing while they're there with their children. They don't want the families to be burdened with those costs. So it's great.
Thank you, Charles. And what people don't know as well, that they also, a lot of that money goes to research to avoid this stuff in the first place, you know. So not just hospital, but research center as well. John Shank. Tuesday's my Friday night, so I'm here till the end. I work in retail, so I'm off Wednesdays, Thursdays. Man, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've had Charles has some funky weekends, but I've been like Monday or Tuesday have been my weekends at some point.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, actually. You kind of get used to it.
I really enjoy
pros. Like.
Yeah. Patrick and I have similar schedules. His Tuesday and Wednesday is kind of his weekend, just like it is mine. Yeah. And it just works out great for you and I to be able to do things like this.
So yeah, I get Tuesdays off, which is awesome.
Yeah, Tuesday is a great day to have off.
One of the reasons why I work where I work is because I spend 3 days in the office, 1 day work from home. So I do 4 10s, and I can move them around as needed. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's quite helpful, and it helps for trips like this.
Yeah.
So like all that work-life balance, you know.
This reminds me a lot of that 1792.
It does.
The 12, yeah.
Yeah, the 12.
That store pick that you got.
Oh yeah. That's something that I need to make sure that you get some of it when I have an opportunity. I was able to get a foolproof store pick that was almost 14 years.
How did that happen?
That's just kind of how the cookie crumbled. There was like a 9-year-old barrel and a couple 13-plus-year-old barrels, and they were lucky enough to be able to pick the 13-year 9-month barrel. And that's just how it happened.
What would they bottle it under if it wasn't foolproof, right?
I don't know if it wasn't a foolproof.
Age 12 years, that they want it to taste like a 12-year whiskey, right?
Right.
Bottled in bond doesn't really make sense to do
Doesn't
it.
make sense.
They can maybe blend it into small batches. I think foolproof would be the way to go.
That's the only way. And the foolproof that they got was probably hands down the best one. And the next best one that I've ever been able to get my hands on was in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, from Lincoln Road. They're infamous for their amazing picks that they do. Purple tops. They get some of the best purple top picks. They're foolproof. I know that they get probably the biggest lineup of the Starlight Distillery's products. Some of the most amazing finishes that they've ever put out goes to that store. They must have an amazing relationship with that distillery.
Just picked up a Starlight yesterday, right?
Yeah, the Toasted, the limited edition Toasted. If anyone has tried that Starlight Toasted, let me know, because I haven't cracked mine. I haven't even had it maybe 24 hours yet. Man, this is really
Very similar.
yeah. This is great.
Nose are alongside it. No, this is. That's the 15.
This it's very similar.
Mm-hmm. Has those like bubblegummy type notes to it, right? To that age.
And you know, with something with this much age on it, I expected it to be more waxy, maybe maybe a little bit harsher oak, but it's not as bad as you would think.
What's the proof of it?
103.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It has a little bit more spice than
A little more spice, yeah. Yeah, it drinks hotter than 103.
Do you think this is the high rye mash bill?
I would say yes, possibly, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's because they stopped doing the high rye bottle, didn't they, in their core lineup? Like the 1792 high rye bottle that they used to do. And I have that at home. I probably should cut it open.
Yeah, we're still going. Thanks for jumping back in, Robert. Appreciate you, buddy. Heck yeah.
But yeah, I could see that. Maybe that's why they canceled that bottle, is because they started sourcing it out to like Calumet and like these other places.
Yeah.
Just food for thought. Maybe I need to get that bottle open, do a side by side.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I showed you a photo of the Sam Houston 15 that I passed on. I think it was $140.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's. So I recently picked up two. I was able to get one for $100, which was insane, and then the second one was $149.99.
Okay, that's like most sticker price.
Yeah, it's actually, you can see where we peeled the sticker off right there on the bottle.
Kenneth, that's a good question.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Just picked up the first Stag store pick and a new 1792 foolproof store pick as well. The Stag is sitting at 134 proof. So those two are probably my favorite two bottles. I love Stag and 1792 foolproof. They go hand in hand for me. Yes, they have completely different feels to those bottles. I love the spicy proofiness of that foolproof, and then obviously with your store pick of the Stag 134, that's going to be a beast of a bottle. That's absolutely amazing.
I have some phenomenal store picks that I haven't opened yet of Stag, and I'm not going to bring them to you. Make you have to come out to Colorado.
I will have to make the pilgrimage out there.
So good, yeah.
Yeah.
One that was picked by Fred Mimic and 5280, which is a whiskey society in Colorado. It's supposed to be like one of the best picks ever.
Yeah,
really,
awesome.
really great as well.
That's the one that you told me about that you were able to sample before purchasing, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Just as we kind of winding down here, Charles, what some videos we can look forward to on the channel, right?
Well, you're going to see both of our bottle haul videos from this weekend. That's going to be coming up. And again, if you guys really want me to release this video of the Hooters apology, the 13-minute apology, I will. I'll just say this before I do. It's not the greatest review because I was so disappointed in this bottle that it bumfoozled me to the point that I couldn't even come up with anything to say positive about it. So if you want to see this, I will put it out. I will re-edit it and put a new intro with what's going on here. What videos you have coming out next?
Just quickly responded to Christopher's question. Christopher Mulvaney. 5280 is a whiskey society club here in Colorado. They do a lot of charity stuff. They did a pick for the Stag Junior in collaboration with Fred Mimic, basically about that. Videos for me. You're going to see this is going to be a fun one. So basically on my drive over from Colorado to the promised land that is Kentucky, I stopped at 53 liquor stores. 53. I think that my wife was going a little bit insane with kids.
How many days was this?
So this is, of course, about 3 days.
3 days.
3 days, 53 liquor stores, not including downtown Denver or anything like that. This is like rural Colorado, and then out here to our final destination, which is Bardstown. And then we'll just talk a little bit about what we see and post some pictures about what we saw out there, what it was looking like. And then after that, we'll talk a little bit about the store picks and the store picks that we were able to get here, or on the way, I should say, and some of the awesome bottles that we were able to get in Kentucky. And then Blanton's Gold. I have a review of Blanton's Gold. Yeah, very old bottom.
But very. Yeah. 100 proof.
Yeah, the 100 proof bottle bond.
Yeah,
Right up on.
that's one I actually have already filmed that I haven't edited yet.
Yeah.
And another video that's going to be coming out as Patrick and I was able to go to Preservation Distillery, and at the end we were able to get an amazing tasting flight there. They kind of talked to the bottles with us, let us know what we were tasting, and we will have that one out. It's going to take a little time to get that one. That's going to be quite a long video.
Yeah, we had a great time there. Really great people.
Amazing time.
Awesome laid back setting.
Yep.
Really awesome to see like how I wouldn't say necessarily small distillery works. I would just say a smaller than our mid distillery works here in Bardstown, Kentucky.
A real family feel there. A little close knit group of people.
53 bottles is one heck of an effort of whiskey hunting. Well, you would think that, but the results are somewhat interesting. So you definitely want to keep an eye out. But that might be a month until we see that video. Because, like I said, a decent backlog as well. What you said, something 53. Yeah, I answered that already.
Yeah, I was just highlighting for you. I guess that's probably it for us, guys, tonight. I thank you so much. We're in this 2 hours, 35 minutes. Absolutely had a blast. Thank you, Patrick, for coming over here to Kentucky, joining me here in Louisville, downtown on Whiskey Row. And special thanks to Lance for providing us that President's Choice and the sample that we're going to be getting out. Awesome. We really appreciate that.
Too much. Steve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lance. Thank you. Appreciate it, Charles, for making this happen. And fun, interesting fact, usually anytime we jump on a live together, this has probably been our quickest live stream.
This is the shortest live stream. Those of you who do not know, the first live stream that Patrick and I did went for 6 hours. The only thing that stopped us was the batteries in the microphones died. That's it.
And then, like, after we came off of live, we continued to talk for an hour or two afterwards.
Yeah. And then I got up and worked in the garden the next morning at dark 30.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for checking in. Thank you for supporting both our channels. Definitely go check out that bit with you. Charles does awesome stuff. Great videos coming up. We'll try to do some collaborations here in the future. We don't really need an excuse to meet up, but it'd be always great if you guys give good feedback on that as well.
And then one last thing I want to drop in. We do have a Facebook group. It's called That Bourbon Dude. It's the private Facebook group, not the page, but the private Facebook group. You guys get in there. We do virtual bottle shares. Patrick and I are both in there, and several other YouTubers. Brothers Barrel, Tim from Bourbon Chronicles is in there, and we also have David from Whiskey Bank in there. We do some virtual bottle shares in there. It's going to be getting geared up where we're going to be able to do that at least every other Monday. So that's going to be kind of the schedule, and we'll cycle through who's going to be co-hosting with me. If we do not do a co-host, we're going to do a live, kind of a smaller scale live on Facebook.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always there.
Always there, absolutely.
Always there, ready to jump in and jump on, which is always pretty cool. And I think that the Facebook lives are awesome as well.
Yep.
Super low key.
Yep. We do nearly daily questions. You get to drop in comments there. We interact with you guys, help you out. You got questions, and also in the group, if we find amazing deals on bottles at stores, we post pictures and where to find them. So that way you can save a couple bucks on some bottles and be able to enjoy some good whiskey.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for sticking with us. All right. Later, everybody.
Cheers.
Good night.